Hello. All right. So, last time on Skull and Shackles, you guys came to an agreement, I guess, to go and rescue Lyft from the latest predicament that he got himself in. Journeying to a strange and magical tree, Captain Bubbles Jr. used his devil fruit powers to speak with the tree and discover that Lyft had been taken to fulfill some sort of prophecy that the tiny hedgehog people of this island believed he would be able to complete. So, heading up through the jungle, you eventually reach their village, wherein you join them in a great celebration, honoring Lyft, the warrior and the savior of their prophecies, whose job it is to quell the heart of the Forest King, and essentially bring about an age of peace and prosperity for the people of this island. Now, their prince, Prince Edgelord, he already left. Sorry, Prince Edgeward. Excuse me, I mispronounced it there. Prince Edgeward had already left on his own to try and save the princess of the hedgehog people who had been stolen by the Forest King. You guys traveled across river and lake, mountain and jungle. In the acidic swamps, you did battle with a shitload of corrupted oozes. And then you found a place to settle in and rest. In the distance, you can make out shadowy remains of the broken Aldfair ruins, a testament to an earlier age when the Aldfair and the Dundurns ruled the whole world. Now all that's left are the vine-choked ruins of the past. So, what do you do now?
Well, it's been offered up that we just feed Lyft to the dragon while he's not here yet, and then leave.
Okay. Do you want to head towards the ruins to find a good drop-off spot, or...?
We're just gonna, paint an X on him.
And
I was thinking...
Just tie him to a tree and paint an X on him and call it a day.
No, we can't just do that. We have to rub him down with something.
You're right.
Maybe meat juice or...
We find whatever the nearest native animal is. We slaughter it. We rub it
in the blood
on Lyft, like they do in The Walking Dead with zombie guts. And then we tie him to a tree, set off a smoke signal nearby, and then call it a job well done.
This seems like a lot of work just to kill off Lyft. I mean, he's even dressed in his special costume and everything.
That's true. Actually, no. He said that it got melted. By,
what?
Yeah, you don't remember that? That totally happened.
Oh well, we're using this art anyways.
Thank God we packed the backup costume.
All right, as you are resting, there is a rustling in the underbrush nearby.
Rustling in the jimmies.
Yeah, you know, based on your experience, that something is watching you from the bushes.
Does it seem violent or threatening?
It seems to be roughly medium sized with beady black eyes and a shiny black nose. Okay.
I think it's a reindeer.
Taking a deep breath for courage, the creature pushes its way out from the underbrush.
It's so cute!
So ugly.
bitch?
In Sylvan, it addresses the party. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Dario.
Okay, so we're going with translator again. All right.
Yeah.
It makes a bunch of cute, squeaky noises, similar to what the other hedgehog folk did. And Diodario listens. He then turns his eye lights up to you, Captain Bubbles Jr., and says, so, Captain, this seems to be, Prince Edgeward.
Yes, the edge.
Yes. He wants to know, who you are and why you're here, and how you came to steal and ruin, the garment of the hero. Oh, wait, there's more. He says, if your answer is not good, he will run you through with all 700 quills upon his back and stain the earth of Edentatu with your blood. And at that point, he's squeaking loudly, and he's shaking a fist, and you see that he does have a very sweet rapier.
Ooh, yeah, ooh. Alright,
Surely that means we're meant to kill him.
Yep, he has a belt, sort of, and he's got a little scabbard, and he's got a little belt pouch, and he's got his really sweet sword.
All right, I guess that begs the question: do they have like a humanoid lower body and then like a hedgehog upper body, or does the belt?
It's
They're
really,
just like hedgehogs that stand up. So how does the belt, like, does it go in between his quills?
Okay. I knew you were gonna ask. I should have had this diagram drawn up ahead of time, but draw your attention northwest to this lake. So here is a side profile. Yep, there you go. Of hedgehog. Okay. And then here's this horrible ball of spikes that is its body. There's its little belly button penis. Important part. We don't want to forget. Okay. There's this little arm. Okay. And then there's a leg down here somewhere, like hidden under the skirt of needles.
Is that leg?
I mean, this is all spikes back here. The leg is concealed by like a dress of spikes. So they have like a half belt, and they notch the half belt over a spike, and then wrap it across their belly. Usually under their dick. In this instance, I guess it's over their dick. And then over the other side, they have a notch, and they hook it onto another set of spines.
Clever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm imagining that's all he's wearing.
Yeah, that's all he's wearing. Yeah.
Tell him, hey, if you're with the tribe from west of the waterfall river thing, we came from there.
It's not too hard. These creatures are the Edentatus of the Edentatus village, located on the Edentatus island.
Yeah, I like doesn't have a name other than village.
I like eating tots too, so let's move on. Okay.
All right. He is preparing to grab his legendary actions and his initiative dice if he doesn't get some goddamn answers. And there's just angry squeaking and a shaking fist of anger.
Wait, Diodario! Skull thing! Tell him that we were sent here by his dad?
I don't know. Honestly, Snuggly, a community this small, they're probably all related.
But yeah, but they can't all be dads, can they?
No, if they are women, they would have to be a mommy.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. And Diodario starts making little squeaking noises at it, and it nods its head. And then it draws its rapier and points it at Lyft.
You're cute when you squeak, little skull man.
It says it demands an opportunity to stand side by side with the hero of prophecy. So that's
like
the
you
thing.
demanded an opportunity to stab him, but
I think he was just using his sword to,
Make it more dramatic.
make a point.
Well,
Yeah.
tell him that's dangerous.
Okay,
Yeah,
just looks
he'll be-
back at him. And Prince Edgeward gets a sly smile on his face. And he says, apparently danger is what he's
Don't say
all
it.
about.
Okay, I was about to say Danger's his middle name. I was like, please don't.
Now they don't have surnames or middle names. They just have titles and first
Because
names.
they're all related.
Is he like Edward the Dangerous?
Ooh,
Or is he Danger Edward?
I will ask him. And so they have discourse again. The hedgehog looks deep in thought and replies. And Diodario says, his name is Prince Deadly Dangerous Edgeward of Dangerfield.
Like Roger.
I think he made most of that up on the spot. But
Tell him to
that's
shorten
okay.
it because that's a mouthful. I'm not gonna be like, hey, Edward the Dangerous of the Dangerfield, look out.
I think it was Dangerously Deadly Flaxmus.
Dangerously ugly. These things creep me out.
Is he? I think I don't know. He's pretty cute.
These things creep me the heck out, man.
I mean, not as cute as Lyft wearing his garment of the hero, but
He looks like a dragon's horde in that outfit.
That's terrible.
he looks like a dragon's whore.
Horde.
Oh, a horde. Oh, okay.
I would accept either.
All right. Boss, do you want me to tell him to get lost, or?
Fuck it. You know what? We're fighting a dragon. It's just another meat shield. Let's take it.
All right. Pigo rushes over to Lyft and begins to shout advice to him regarding this new shadowy NPC. Pigo! Oh, Pigo! Pigo! You see, Torini looks really put out. Like, this is not how it was supposed to go down at all. Alright, Pigo walks up to this individual, and she walks a circle around him, sniffing him, giving him an appraising look, and returns to Lyft. Alright, well, I'll tell him that we're good to go. Alright, there's more squeaking, and then Diodario says, he says it's fortuitous that we have arrived at the time that we did. It has taken him several weeks, but he has discovered what he believes to be the entrance to the dragon's lair.
Ask him why it took so long.
Okay. More squeaking. Angry squeaking. Squeaking. More angry squeaking. Boss, can you gesture me in the general direction of the ruins?
I hold them up.
Yes. Look at all that. See all that? That's a lot of ruins for one hedgehog. I did my best, damn it.
All right. I mean, I didn't mean to offend him.
Sandara whispers to Claximus, I changed my mind. Let's just leave.
See? We should have just all.
The
I knew it
last
was
time
right.
you guys fought a dragon, Fafnir died forever.
It's true.
It's too
Maybe
late
that's
now. It's too late now.
And what's worse, isn't that where you guys met the kobold cleric?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
What's a Fafnir?
It's a dragon, man.
It's like a bobblehead doll that gets knocked down over and over again.
It's kind of like it was kind of like a Viturg, but like flip the like charisma and intelligence with strength and
Strength.
loudness.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a rotating door for this last spot here.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, when Shivika killed you, I was like, that was quick, but it really wasn't too surprising.
I'm surprised you took the res, honestly.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised you're still alive.
Well, that makes several.
Knock on wood.
But
But hey, we're gonna go fight a dragon, so I'm pretty sure not all of us are gonna be alive at the end of it. Hey.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
This
Cat.
one goes up and asks you, Laura, what are they discussing at such great length?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just stand there and look pretty.
On the bright side, normally the people start dying from the newest to the oldest, so. I think it'll be that hedgehog.
As you say
I've
that,
still got
everybody
7
looks at the
lives.
hedgehog, and the hedgehog kind of puts a hand on his chest like, eh?
I'm gonna nod at him.
Jinchuk's pretty new too, and he can't die, so I think that means the rest of us are pretty safe.
Ooh,
That's
good
what I
call.
hope.
That's right.
Yeah, wait, why don't we just send Jinjo and have him do everything, since he's invincible?
No.
Then why don't we just send you in and have you do it? It's so small.
Yeah, I'm all for ease, but fuck that, man. This is an adventure. You'll have an adventure.
Okay.
Before we leave, Cat, ask Hedgehog about these artifacts, these artifact weapons.
Ooh.
If he's
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Good. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Theodario to do that.
Sure. More squeaking. Sensing that you want what he's got, Prince Edgeward gets a sly look on his face, as depicted in his character art.
What is that slide?
Yeah, he says a bunch of stuff back to Diodario. Diodario finally says, alright. He thinks that he has, whatever the equivalent of like an ace in the hole is for these people. So basically, he's trying to sit on that information. Do we want to give him a push? You know, maybe threaten him a little bit, soften him up?
Yeah, need guns, everybody.
if he wants to save the princess, he got to fulfill the prophecy.
Nothing
To fulfill the
pulls out
prophecy,
his
Lyft has to get the artifacts.
I think he's concerned about being kept out of the adventure.
But he's coming.
If you could provide some sort of guarantee that he will not be cut out after sharing this very important knowledge, he will share it with you.
I mean, look, man, it's his life. If he wants to go throw it away, like, he can go do that.
Okay, so we're at an impasse. You want me to tell him that you're not going to help unless you get the information?
Yeah.
Okay. There's more squeaking. Angry look, more squeaking. Confused look, more squeaking. Resigned look, more squeaking. All right, so turns out there's apparently this lair is just chockers with magic items. Apparently the Forest King is some sort of rare magic item collector. Imagine that, a dragon collecting rare magic items. However, being like a living god, he's set up all manner of powerful guardians to protect the stuff, and apparently his inner sanctum can only be accessed by champions worthy of his time, which is to say, those who have claimed the 4 greatest items of power from his lair. There is a staff. There are a set of braces. There is a hammer, and if if I'm translating this correctly, there's a boomerang.
I march forward and I shove Django out the way.
A
to get
boomerang
closer.
is sort of like a banana, but you hit people with it.
What are you pulling me
But you
in
eat
for this
after
time,
you hit
crab
people
cake?
with it or before?
Wait, what was the question there?
No, it's like Klax is pushing me. I'm like, it's not a fork crab cake.
I heard hammer and I get close. I'm like, hammer?
Yeah, the hedgehog looks up at you. He's 5 feet tall. He's pretty tall for a hedgehog. And he reaches into his side satchel and he starts rolling himself a cigarette because he's very edgy. Seeing this, Sandara leans in and lights a cigarette for him. She kind of shrugs at you, Claximus, because he gives it a couple of puffs, takes a long drag on it, and with a face that says, "I'm a cool guy," he begins to squeak. Yeah, he begins to squeak out an explanation. Yes, it's apparently some sort of hammer that was forged in the heart of a volcano, or with the heart of a volcano, or it's like a fire dragon's heart was forged into a hammer in a volcano. I don't know. It's something like that.
I'm 100% in this adventure now.
He's useless.
Let's get this hammer.
This sounds amazing.
Let's get this. I don't care about Lyft's adventure part. This hammer sounds amazing.
I agree. Forget my part. Let's just get the hammer.
I just want to shoot more stuff with this 5-barreled gun.
So with some confident squeaking, Diodario hears it and says, that's going to be a problem. He says, "I hope you can swim."
Yeah, I can.
Pirates.
Okay. I mean,
let's just say that one of us is unable, two of us are unable to, or they become paralyzed and die. What then?
you want me to tell him that? Sounds like we're revealing our weakness to a potential enemy.
Make sure he knows that it's hypothetical.
Ah, okay.
No, that might work.
Okay. All right. So it takes about 5 or 10 minutes because he has to teach this creature what hypothetical is. And then the creature lets out a squeaking laugh. And then Diodario lets out a squeaking laugh. And then he turns and says, well, boss, good news and bad news. The good news is, if you didn't want to go on the adventure, you have an excellent reason not to. The bad news is, apparently, the dragon's lair is... I don't think this creature really has the intelligence... Well, that's not fair. The learning to understand what it's saying, but it sounds like the lair is a demi-plane. Accessible through a gateway at the bottom of some sort of body of water.
That's fine. You'll just sink and then we'll get through the demi-plane.
Now, he claims that he's come across this knowledge earnestly. He's a scholar of the Outfair and the Sylvan language, and part of what he's been doing for the last couple of days is scouting about the ruins and learning where the lair might be. He's very confident that there's an ancient gate that leads to its lair.
I'd like to take a wild guess to where the demi-plane is.
I think I know too.
Where do you think it is?
It's the whirlpool.
The whirlpool, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, it's gonna be our
It
guess.
seems really far away. He says it's close. He says it's like less than an hour away.
Can they even tell time?
I mean,
are they like dogs and just
I was like
leave the room and they
parsing,
think it's been
like,
5 hours?
Let's just follow the little guide, see what he's got. I don't
All right, yeah. Let's start the adventure.
All right, fair enough.
In the meantime, boss, I've been giving it some thought. Have you considered, would your devil fruit curse still affect you if you were in a different body?
What?
Well, if you were polymorphed, right, you wouldn't have the benefits of your devil fruit because you wouldn't be in your body anymore, right? You'd be in a different body.
Yeah, but I thought I don't know, because I think it latches onto your soul. Like most devil things latch onto your soul.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Polymorph is still. It's still
and you never went and got that armor that Anelora told you about that would protect you from the water.
Yeah, well, you know, it was far.
You get sidetracked a lot.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed.
So are you and Jinjo just gonna play checkers while we go on this incredible adventure?
Well,
the captain can just play as the hedgehog.
There you go.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, do we have...
I mean, he is a hexblade.
What about rope trick?
It's not... It doesn't move, though. It's stationary.
What about a portable hole?
Are you guys really...
Just climb in the back. You won't drown for like 10 whole minutes.
Look, it's not that difficult. We don't know how deep it is. When we see it, we'll figure out a way. And if we need to, Lyft could just part the water.
Oh.
He's a master magician. He can make a whirlpool disappear.
I'm chosen.
Can we just give you like water breathing too? Like you just freeze up in the water, but you'd still get down there.
I would become stone. I'd become like petrified.
And then eventually we'll get you out of the water, unless the fight is all underwater. Then
yeah, but then I think you turn to stone and you stay turned to stone.
And don't forget, Captain, I've given you something to help you go into the water a long time ago.
Did you?
Yeah, it's using one of my infusion slots.
That stylish helmet?
20 sessions.
Which one?
No, it's the kazoo.
Oh,
the bubble kazoo. It creates a bubble around.
Or Captain, I could always try to polymorph you into something that you've never experienced or been anything like a monkey.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a tapeworm.
Well, no.
That's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea.
Just stay
me out on the other side.
What if you make him into something really small, and then we put him like in our mouth, and then we go in, and then that way he's not in the water.
Like a tapeworm.
Yeah, that's what gave me the idea.
That's a good idea. Captain?
I'm gonna use the bubble glue. I just need you guys to like.
Alright, tapeworm is backup plan.
Tapeworm's backup plan.
Alright, let's see what happens. You follow Prince Edgeward, the Hexblade Hedgehog, and eventually you reach sort of a clearing in the ruins. It leads up to what looks like either a sacrificial platform. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Looks like a sacrificial platform.
This is like from that movie El Dorado. Or I mean play.
There you go. I can't recall. Who did Fernando play in that one?
I think he played Miguel.
That's fair. Alright. Prince Edgeward excitedly moves towards these stone steps and points to this platform. And then he pantomimes making a cannonball. Which they don't call a cannonball because they don't have cannons. But, you know, he tucks in his body into a little ball and acts like he's jumping. And then he's pointing. So apparently he thinks we should dive in to that pool.
Yeah, I don't see any way that could go wrong.
How about he goes first then?
Okay. Squeaking. More squeaking. He says he will dive in when the hero of prophecy dives in.
I could just send Luigi down there and make sure it's safe.
Oh, uh-oh. You see a sly look on his face as he squeaks some more, and then Diodaro says, "Unless the hero is too scared."
You calling me yellow?
He's calling you chicken, Lyft. Bark, 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 bark.
But
Yeah,
I might have to turn the captain into something. I can't go first.
Jinjo looks over the edge and shakes his head.
Why are you shaking your head, Jinjo?
He kind of walks over and he picks up a little handful of water and flicks it with his hand, and he says, "No."
Have you ever wanted to be a tapeworm, Jinjo?
So Diodaro, oh, you can talk to him, right? And
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to him, a giant.
He laughs and he does not know what a tapeworm is, but I have enjoyed many of the forms you have transformed me into.
I mean, we can give
Will
this
this
another.
one keep me safe from the water?
Yeah, I'm positive it will.
Okay. He agrees.
You'd have to ride in Snuggly's mouth, but you'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen there? Snuggly, are you gonna eat this guy as a tapeworm?
I will.
All right.
Excellent.
Although I won't really eat him, I'm just gonna hold him in my mouth.
Wait, hold on, Lyft. Before
I don't have
that,
a tapeworm miniature. I have a regular earthworm miniature.
Well, before you do that, let's scout first.
Smart.
Claximus, let's go in.
Luigi, fly down there real quick. Check that out.
Okay. So whoever's diving in, go ahead and put yourself over the water so I can take you over to the other map. Okay, just the three of you? Got it. Alright. You guys fall down. It's about 80 feet. It's a long way down. I'm surprised nobody asked how deep it was. You hit the water. Go ahead and give me athletics checks for the dive.
Luigi can fly, so does he need to make an
No.
athletics check?
He's pretending to dive.
Ooh, not a 4.
Alright. You are an elf, but man, that was terrible. Clax, perfectly executed hedgehog cannonball. You should be okay. Let's see. The water's at least 10 feet deep. First 20 feet soak up from the water. Let's see. 40 feet or more is 1d6 plus 1d6 for every additional 10 feet fallen. So on Laura, that's going to be 5d6, looks like.
Wait, the water wasn't right at the edge?
No.
I thought Jinjo picked up some water.
Yeah, from the little stream that was over here going into the water.
Gotta pay attention, man.
Yeah. All right. So you land hard. It's like the hardest belly flop. There are people up
cast
top.
Featherfall.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, if she knew it was that tall, she would have prepared something. So she casted Featherfall.
All right. So you burn a spell slot for Featherfall. Claximus, you land, sink all the way to the bottom, and look around. On Laura, takes you a little bit longer to get down there. Luigi, at your own pace.
Who do I see?
Down under the water, you guys should be able to see, but it's very dark.
Yes.
Okay. You see that you're in some ancient ruins, mostly caved in and sunken down. There appear to be 4 crystalline windows or mirrors. One in the floor, one in the east, one in the west, and a massive one to the north.
Is there any
It is super dim and dark down here.
Okay. Is the floor around us loose? Was there like any like walling that looks loose?
Everything looks like it has settled.
Okay.
So
there's like
the stone,
no way.
yeah, the stone and the ruins definitely seem like they have settled. This looks like all there is. Now you can go underneath this area. So there are like areas under here that you could go and check out, but none of it looks like it goes anywhere else. Like there doesn't look like there's any passages or hallways or anything.
I turned to Analera and Aquin. I say, you think we could drain this water somehow?
Well, I was coming down to see how deep it would be. How deep is this
The
pool?
water here is 60 feet deep.
Okay. Let me check.
Okay. While she does that, I would like to feel if there's a current.
There is no current other than what is created by the waterfalls that are tumbling down from above.
Okay.
So if there was any kind of current, it would be over here, just sort of pulling into this area ever so slightly, and this area ever so slightly.
Could you click instead? It's so dark.
So yeah, Lyft could easily part this.
Okay.
Yeah, so we could have him come down and then he could part the water. We'd have 10 minutes to figure out what to do.
Okay. Well, I mean, the water's not building up here. It's going somewhere, right? Because it has to go somewhere it would just overflow. Is it here?
Mm-hmm.
You think it goes that way? Or what is this?
There's a big mirror, you said?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't think we should go digging around too much without the rest of them down here.
Agreed. Or it could just be going into like a different plane.
Let's motion for them to start making their way down.
Okay, so you send Luigi back up to let everybody know. You swim to the top of the surface. Like, what is the game plan?
Is this in
yeah.
the demi-plane yet, or is this still just regular?
Seems like they're down there. Yeah.
All right, I can see through Luigi at this point because he's still.
Yeah, so I'll talk to Luigi and tell him to tell Snuggly to ask Lyft if he has a spell slot or a spell available to part the water, and if they could all come down.
Hey, buddy, can you part the water?
Oh, yeah, he's in there already. Yeah, I can if Tarini had polymorphed Jinjo for me.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, she did. Good job, Tarini.
So you used her polymorph for the day?
Yeah, because I'm gonna run out lots.
Okay.
Now, unlike a warlock, I can't talk back through Luigi. I will take over. I will swap with Luigi though, and like shake my head. Yes.
I just stare back at Luigi, and we wait.
Snuggly, are we supposed to jump in first? Because without water there, it's gonna be like a hard fall.
Yes, jump in first.
I swap back out of Luigi. And then Luigi licks Allura in the face. And I look over at Lyft and I go,
What? I can't hear you. It's soft with my familiar.
Okay.
I think we're supposed to jump in.
Yeah, we're gonna jump in. That's fine. Captain, are you good with this?
Just
I
jumping
don't
in.
think he's supposed to jump in yet.
Technically, what you could do, Lyft, if you part the water, right, the water level would rise. So you'd fall less because the water would go up. Right?
Well, not where the water is parted, but I guess the water.
As long as you don't jump into the part that's parted.
Gotcha, mysterious voice. That's a great idea. Okay, we can do this. So, I will do my epic Moses stand.
Just some heavy-duty metagaming tonight.
It is.
Are we all on board for all this heavy-duty metagaming? Is that how we do things now? Just to double check.
I don't even know what's going on.
Anwar tells that to Luigi while I'm looking through Luigi's eyes. And then I say it to Lyft.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just like
we're just saving everybody a whole bunch of time.
Right.
That would have been a bunch of telephone gaming. Gotcha.
Now every time when you're translating for Diodario, like with Diodario, we don't always have you re-say everything. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
All
right. Cool.
I thought we were just metagaming.
Perfect.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm going to strike my pose, and I'm going to park the water.
All right. You cause water in an area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, and the separated water forms a wall to either side. The trench remains until the spell ends, or until you choose a different effect. The water then slowly refills the trench over the next round until the water level is restored. I wouldn't really call 6 seconds, a slow refill, but that's cool. All right. Sounds good to me. So basically, you're gonna take the 60 feet of water that's down there. You're gonna move it off to the sides so that they stack on each other, and then you guys are just going to swim down in these essentially 120 foot high walls of water.
That still doesn't. I mean, like,
right? Because if it's a cup like this, right?
Yeah.
And you're parting the water, like you're moving what you part off to the side, so that I would assume if you're trying to clear it all the way to the bottom, you'd then basically be creating two walls of water like that. Yeah.
So
then you guys would hop in and swim down to the bottom.
So if I wanted to get the captain across without him going in the water, but with me going in the water, could I ritually cast Tinser's floating disc?
Yeah, and he can just float down next to you as you swim down.
Yeah, so I just swim down, and then the disc is here and sort of just follows down.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That'll be the plan then. It'll take me 10 minutes to ritually cast it, but
you'd have to do that before he parts the water then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he could just, kazoo down.
Maybe that. I want to save the kazoo. Because I gotta come out eventually.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast this floating disc spell, and then after I get done with that, then you cast yours, Liv.
so many moving parts. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Snuggly. Gotcha.
How long did polymorph last?
Yep.
Polymorph is 1 hour.
Okay, we got 15 minutes.
Alright. Alright, so timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly. You cast Tinser's floating disc. Right as you're finishing the casting, Lyft casts Control Water, creates the big ring of water that you guys can swim down to get to the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fabulous.
All right. If that is the case, let me move you guys over there.
Well, that was easy.
And what we'll do is not dynamic lighting. I will draw real quick. Essentially, where the water isn't. Right? So you guys are inside this, I guess, circle here. Right? And then the water's been pushed out to the sides. So all this area is dry, technically.
Captain, this you not being able to go in the water thing is a pain.
And tell me about it.
We'll just use this donut.
Ah, beautiful.
It's very dark in here.
Yeah. So, as long as you guys are in the donut, you're not in the water.
All right.
It's like a flotation device.
I want to start investigating the chamber. I'll ask Snuggly to also help look around.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Shy of just rolling a random skill check, like, what sort of investigating's going on here?
So I want to see if there's any markings or anything to suggest a way to open this gateway. So any drawings on the walls or any levers or switches or anything that might seem like it might be tied to this gate.
Yeah, so this one up here, that's like the main gate. I want to look at the two smaller things here.
All right. So, looking at the four different, the four different mirrors, the one on the floor, and the one in the east, the one in the west, and the one in the north. Okay. As you are examining them, the interesting thing about them is they reflect the area around them, but they do not reflect you guys. So you're pulling like a vampire right now. Whereas you approach the mirrors, they are highly polished, sort of greenish crystal. Cracked in many places, but still functioning. And in the sheen of the crystal, you can see behind you. And as you kind of turn your head and look at it from different angles, you see that it is accurately reflecting the surroundings, but none of you are reflected.
Luigi,
Creepy.
why don't you go touch one of those mirrors?
All right. Luigi walks over. He touches this one on the floor.
Feel anything there, bud?
No, not really.
It's worth a shot. Thanks.
Wait. Yes, a little bit.
Okay.
And you realize as he is touching it, his reflection does appear in the mirror.
Huh. Hey, you're not a vampire anymore. Hey, Sandora, any idea what this means?
He says while looking at Onalura.
If Luigi was to, after touching that mirror, to float in front of one of these three, well, can we see his reflection?
As he removes his hand, his reflection disappears.
Okay. Try touching the other mirrors and see if the same thing happens.
Okay. Now, these are all underwater. Luigi okay with swimming over there?
One of his shapes has a swim speed. I don't remember which one.
Is it the penguin?
Oh, no, the octopus.
Okay.
So, swaps into an octopus and then swims over there.
All right. As you swim over to it, give me a perception check.
As my boy Luigi.
Mm-hmm.
wisdom roll, right?
Yeah. Okay. As you approach the mirror, you could have sworn you saw something swim past on the other side of the mirror. Something very, very large.
East Coast. Blurble.
All right. Is he going to move up and touch the mirror?
He is.
Okay. As he places a dainty tentacle upon the mirror, his reflection appears. And the mirror begins to glow.
Well, that glow is new.
Captain, can you ask the hedgehog if he knows any... Is there any lore behind opening these temples?
Yeah,
Does the hero have to do it?
I asked Theodario to ask the hedgehog.
Okay.
Be right back, guys.
Reply eventually comes back, a little rushed, because you only have 10 minutes before the water comes crashing back in. He says that a lot of what he saw indicated that 4 heroes would be needed to enter the lair.
So would that be one for each mirror then?
I mean, on a lot of this translating stuff takes a lot of time. Do you want?
I don't understand.
I wasn't asking him.
You were thinking out loud. I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do... Okay, while Luigi is touching that mirror, let's have, can we have someone touch that one?
What, the one that's on the floor?
Hey, somebody on there touch the floor mirror. Probably not the captain, just to be safe.
Alright.
Hey, Sandara, you're short enough. You can get to it.
Right.
The hedgehog is already there, kneeling. It's hard to tell that he's kneeling, and placing his hand upon the floor mirror. It does not glow, but you do see his reflection.
Okay.
We need 2 volunteers.
I'll do
For
it.
the other 2. Yeah, Clocksmith, maybe you can take the left one, and then maybe we should have the hero take the main one.
Mirrors being touched.
Oh, alright, so you're gonna swim up to it and touch it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As you touch that mirror, you do see that 1, 2, 3 begin to light up. You see your own reflection in the mirror, but it is a shadow of yourself. You also see something bigger than huge swim past the mirror. It looks to be some sort of great monstrous fish. As you continue to hold your hand on the mirror, you feel your pulse begin to quicken, and you feel as though initiative is being rolled.
I can feel it.
I've felt this before.
Yeah.
Feel something.
Oh, I got a nat 20. That means I can dash somewhere.
Okay, I have to ask, do you want your NPCs to dramatically be removed from, cinematically fall back so as not to be involved in the combat?
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
even sure why they're here, so yes.
Oh, I think they're here because you're in exploration mode. Alright. And this tapeworm.
Technically still in my mouth, I guess, but...
Alright, I guess the hedgehog should stick around? No? We'll send him with the NPC team too. right.
Is he still in your mouth snuggly, or has he moved?
How you feeling? Uh-oh.
We'll do every time you take a significant hit. So we'll say a hit of, we'll say 15 damage or more. You got to make a Constitution save to avoid swallowing it.
Excellent.
It'll be like the reverse vomit rules of creatures that swallow other creatures. All right.
So do we want to just do it like concentration checks then? Every time I take damage.
Oh yeah, we could do
roll
that.
a concentration check to not swallow it. Equal to 10 or half the damage. I don't have negative con on this character.
All right, so you are still concentrating, right, on control water lift? Okay, and you're currently creating the safety donut in the center. So everything that's not the donut or the interior of the donut is a magically held pillar of water. You guys are fighting on the inside of a pillar of water.
Alright, quick question though. The map is so dark that the stream can't see it.
Okay, so you guys have access to lights, right? Like light a light. Let's do this thing.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like this is like the normal color of the map, or if there's something going on.
Well, Claxus, you are underwater, right? So you would at least have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so you should probably activate your dark vision, yeah?
Okay, how do I...
Light source.
Can I drag out light source? There it is.
Dark vision, there you go. Does that help at all?
Nothing has changed. Well, like, I can see the map. I can see the map. It's no problem. It's just, I think the color is so dark.
Oh. Alright, hold on. I'll add some light.
I could drag out the all-seeing eye, maybe.
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, does that help at all?
Oh, yeah, it helps a lot.
Looks like a freshly baked donut now.
It does. We'll pretend that Captain Bubbles on fire, too.
Yeah! Bubbles, jump in the water to put yourself out!
Alright. So, that brings us to top of the initiative, Claxmus with a 27. That is a very high initiative.
Well, it's the timeless locket you gave me, and then I rolled a nat 20. I could dash before my turn started, but I don't see anywhere really to dash to, so I will just bonus action rage. And hold my action to run to the enemy when I see it.
Okay. Onalora, to you.
Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with a mirror image first, and then I'll call out for everyone to get close or try to stay away from the water.
All right. Let's see. Luigi, as you are standing next to the mirror, you see a swarm of adorable fishes begin swimming up to you. They pass through the mirror, and like a small school of piranhas, they begin trying to feast upon your fiendish flesh.
Those are adorable.
Yep.
Let me see what Luigi's AC is. Not super great.
Alright, a 22 for 9 points of piercing damage as they swim out into the ring and bite you.
So a 22 hits. However, he is resistant to non-magical damage.
Correct.
So he only takes half, but we round up here, so he takes 5.
Correct. All right, and they will just continue to swarm around you. Django, to you.
Luigi says, blub, 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 because he's underwater and in octopus form.
Alright, do I see or hear any of that happening?
I mean, you would probably see it, right? It's very dim and dark, but, you know, you have pretty good perception.
Yeah, dark vision. Alright, I'll go ahead and draw my Shivaka pistol and, I guess, attempt to shoot at the swarm that's attacking Luigi.
Okay. Let's see. That is definitely going to hit. Oh my god.
Nice.
29 points of damage. Let's see. The swarm is bloodied.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
You do realize that because there are so many small individual creatures, they had resistance to the piercing damage.
Gotcha. Alright,
As many swarms are prone to do.
Move a bit closer to center here, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alright, Calaximus, as you're by the mirror, you see a swarm of these little fish come swimming out of the mirror into the water with you, and they try to bite you. You were holding an action to run towards something, right?
Yeah, but now they're here.
Okay. Alright, so they'll get their action off, and then if you want to jump in with your reaction, you can.
Okay.
Since the reaction wasn't to attack, it was to dash or whatever. Alright, here we go.
That will hit.
Alright, a 19 for 11 points of piercing damage.
Alright. Well, I can't dash anywhere. Am I allowed to hit it back, or just...
Yeah, now you can hit it for sure. Yeah, that is a solid ass hit. It is magical, but these creatures don't care about that. They care about the damage type. So that is a total of...
There's more.
What's the 2 weapon damage from?
Rage.
Oh, okay. Because you're raging already?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Sweet. Alright, so 16 plus 6, 22. They don't resist the radiant damage. Alright. They are bloodied. Okay. That brings us to Lyft. You see a swarm of these little things come out of the mirror after you. Mm-hmm. Here they go. Oh shit.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Nice. Fucking lot.
Okay.
Oh, that hurt.
That looks really painful.
Should I I'll do my concentration roll?
Yeah, hold on, let's see what the effect is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna pass this.
Alright, shot through the heart. That's not good. Make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you'll lose 25% of your maximum HP at the end of your turn for 3 rounds.
Cool.
Wow.
Good luck.
Right.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, you make the save. So they begin burrowing into your chest, but they do not manage to, I guess, lodge themselves in there. That's good. Now make your caster check.
I tell him, hold on, Lyft, you got this. And I add 5 to it. So
Okay.
he passes.
He makes the check. Alright.
Fuck.
Wow.
So, Bobbles, you see in the mirror some little fishes here. They are swirling around on the other side of the mirror. But as they kind of begin to leap out, there is no water. So they just sort of flop onto the ground next to you. They will attack you with disadvantage.
Alright. That misses.
Alright. And they will sort of flop around on the ground here, confused about their life choices and their decisions. Bubbles, to you.
All right, well, they're on the ground next to me. I imagine that's considered prone, I'm guessing. So, I'm gonna take 2 attacks from Sunblade on.
Okay.
So, thank God for them being prone. So, 24 and 19.
All right, for a total of 25 points of radiant damage. They don't resist any of it. They are way past bloodied.
Alright. I'm actually getting to a space.
They're in your space. But if you want to move out of their space, they will feebly attempt to attack you. I was just trying to access their miniature.
Okay.
All right, Lyft, to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try to stop some of this bleeding. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Level 2. So, 18. It's not too bad.
Okay.
And then, are they on me or inside the mirror?
They are in with you. They're in your space, swarming all around you.
Okay. I will, shit. As a bonus action, cast Shillelagh to be ready for them. That'll be it.
Okay. Luigi, to you.
Luigi's just going to give whoever attacks his swarm next advantage.
Okay. So this one over here, next attack will have advantage on it. Alright. Okay, as your turn ends, you hear the bloop, bloop, bloop of legendary action points filling up.
These are legendary piranhas, everyone!
Alright. Lyft, you see that shadow kind of fall over the mirror through the swarm of tiny piranhas that are all over you. You watch as it gets closer and closer, and it bursts, not so much through the mirror, but through where the mirror would be, into the space with you. Alright. As it comes in to your space, the creature is going to try and swallow. No, wait. I guess it has to bite you first. Alright, let's do that. Let's see. 60 feet long. Let's do it. Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, let's go for it. All right. The creature is actually going to use its Frenzied Rush ability. So it moves up to 60 feet in a straight line. Does not provoke opportunities during this movement. Each creature whose space it enters must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take an assload of damage and are pushed 20 feet away and knocked prone. On a success, they take half damage but are not pushed or knocked prone. Alright. So, since there is no water in the middle, it is basically just going to fling itself, like, out of the water and just kind of like down and flopping along the floor to here. Alright, so I need Bubbles, Django, Onalora, and Lyft to all make Constitution saving throws as this creature rockets out of the mirror and throws itself basically at everybody, begins Magikarp flopping around. Alright, it is 42 points of bludgeoning damage. You are pushed 20 feet away. So we'll just say And just confirming, it looks like Django passed, the other 3 did not, right? Okay.
I worked with Flash. It's super effective.
Oh, I guess it would also mess up these little fishies too. So let me roll for those little fishies.
We're going.
It just eats those fish. Yeah. So there's one less problem. Lyft. There you go. So on Bubbles and Lyft, you guys are all knocked prone. The creature is now flopping around like an angry Magikarp. Oh, that one wouldn't even survive half damage, so it eats those 2. All right, Snuggly, to you.
So Snuggly's eyes have been fastened on Luigi ever since the piranhas came out, and so he didn't really notice that this giant piranha god just came barreling through. So he takes a couple steps closer to the edge of the water. Is that still up, or is it not anymore?
No, it is. Unless Lyft didn't make his. Oh no, Lyft didn't make his constitution. So
yeah, I just failed it.
The water begins
to walk over there, and then the water starts to rush in on it.
Right. You have until, I believe it says what, over a course of a round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to this creature's turn, we'll say, is when the water fully comes rushing in.
All right. So I reach down to grab my 5-barreled gun, and then I look back over at Luigi, who's being swarmed around by these fish, and I think better of it. So instead, I pull my whip from my belt, and I whip the fucking piranha things.
Piranha swarm? Okay.
Yes. All right. So it's an advantage because of his thing that he did, and then I get that. So there we go.
Ooh, all right. With the damage that it has previously taken from Django, plus the damage that you just dealt to it, this is slashing damage, though. It does resist half of it. It is still alive.
It is magical, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah, for swarms it doesn't care. All right, there are only a handful of fish left. Their power greatly diminished. All right, anything else from Snuggly?
Nope.
All right, let's see. As that turn ends, this creature looks at its options. It is going to take a dash action to flop over on top of Django. All right. That brings us to Claximus.
Okay. I will incur.
This creature is currently prone, by the way. So
I will incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay, from this little swarm. Got it.
Yep. And move 5
they are
feet.
bloodied, so they use the lesser of their 2 attacks. 14 does not hit.
Right, and then at full force, I swim through this water and launch myself at this fish.
Okay.
Landing there.
All right. Launch yourself out of the water through the air, land on the creature's back, and then?
Then I attack it with the Necromancer.
He's prone.
I know. Thank you for telling me, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I should have marked it. My bad. There you go.
Yes.
All right. That is
use it.
Critical hit.
I'm using it.
Oh, does he have fewer than 100 hit points?
Oh, if he doesn't, it doesn't
does not
matter.
have fewer than 100 hit points.
Damn.
It might though, if enough damage happens.
Okay, you hear the shattering of glass as you hit this creature. You have shattered its confidence. It has disadvantage on its attack rolls until it successfully lands a hit.
Wow. Okay.
All right. And you also dropped hell amounts of damage on it as well. Let's see. What else has it got here?
Yeah, that's right. 1d6.
Okay. Yeah. You got another attack coming, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, let's see.
Damn, boy. What are those odds?
I don't know.
Let's see what this one does. Alright, Bleeder. It has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 12 on a fail. It will take 1d4 damage at the start of each of its turns for 1d4 rounds. Okay. Okay. So let's get our friend Calculator out here. Let's see. 17 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 19. You just dropped 115 points of damage.
Whoa.
Gladiator.
Maybe? No, hold on. I must have slipped on the keys. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's like, that's a lot.
Yeah, you don't have the sharpshooter feat. What am I saying?
No.
All right.
I'm not a great weapons master.
2 plus 17 plus 5. Okay, 55 points of damage. There was an extra 60 in there. That was the problem.
Okay.
All right.
Bonus action. Let's run it back.
All right. A 20 does not hit the creature's armor class. However, you did do 50 points of damage to it. So before you make that attack, the creature, as you do 50 points of damage, lets out a kind of sound, and it vomits up apparently its own eyeball.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's just sort of dangling out of its mouth cavity, looking around. It is squishy looking compared to the well-armored fish. Would your third attack have been aimed at that or at the fish?
The eye, because that looks cool to hit.
Okay. Alright, so you swing twice on the eye. Let's see. Doing 17 and 16 damage. Got it. 33 total. Alright. As you attack the creature's eyeball, it writhes on the ground and lets out cries and roars of pain. Anything else?
I'd yell at everybody, the eye! The eye! And then that's it.
Okay. As your turn ends, it is going to use a legendary action to pull its eyeball back inside its body.
Dang.
Alright, Onalora, to you.
Okay, I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up.
Okay.
And I guess brace for the water coming in. And then I'm gonna try to cast Fairy Fire in the space like between. Do you have a template?
It's a 20-foot cube, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's just 4x4 cube. You could totally do it without targeting your ally.
Okay. Yep. So I'll just put it in between like Snuggly and the fish.
Uh-huh.
So he needs to make a Dex saving.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Alright, anything else from Onalora?
I will use the rest of my movement to swim over here.
Okay. right. As Onalora's turn ends, the creature will use its last legendary action and it will try to bite Django. This is at disadvantage. Let's see. Here we go. 14 does not hit. All right. Quivers. Where you at, little guys? Oh, okay. They are still swarming around Luigi. There's not many left, but they are going to try to bite him. Here we go. That is a miss. Unless your armor class is a 12. Because they do have Blood Frenzy. Advantage on melee attacks against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points. Oh, right. Which technically that attack on Django would have had normal, because this creature also has Blood Frenzy. So Django, we'll rewind real quick. You take 18 points of piercing damage. You're grappled in its mouth.
Uncanny dodge reaction, please, for half damage.
So you half the damage and are still in its mouth. Got it. Luigi, over to you. Your armor class is better than a 12, yeah? It's 13. All right. So that brings us to Django. So Django, you could try to escape. The DC to escape is an 18. For an expert of acrobatics, that would be nothing, but that would burn up your action.
Right. All right. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attempt to escape the grapple.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem. All right, so you escape from the grapple. Now what? You still have your bonus action and your move.
All right, I'll go ahead and burn my bonus action to disengage, and then go ahead and take my move. All right, just move 30 feet back here, and then that burns my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Bubbles, to you.
So I'm gonna get out the bubble kazoo.
Yeah, probably a good move.
And I'm going to blow the bubble kazoo. I'm gonna hold my action to blow the bubble kazoo as soon as like the water engulfs me. I guess like take a deep breath and get ready to blow on the kazoo so that it covers me.
Okay. I don't know if you need the visual, but there's a little bubble. I don't know. You won't be able to select your mini though.
Bubble for bubbles.
I'll move it around for you.
Alright.
It's adorable. All right. Anything else for Bubbles? You are started your turn prone, by the way.
Oh, I'm gonna use that one mover to get up.
All right. After moving to get up, pull out the kazoo, blow the kazoo. Got it.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. These quippers right here. They can smell blood in the water. They're gonna swim up and try to attack. Swim over and down. Try to attack Onalora. All right. This is at half health. 23 for 10, but you got your mirror image going.
Yeah, the mirror image first. So I think that's. And it hits one of the images.
All right. Lyft, to you.
Okay. I am moaning in pain with my 3 HP.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I'm going to heal myself again.
Okay.
So I'll cast Cure Wounds. I'm eating into my higher level, so let me just do it at level 1. Give me something. So, okay. Gave me a little bit of life there. How's the monster fish looking?
It has taken 55 damage externally and 33 question mark damage internally.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it, but I'm one hit from death, so I'm going to turn into hulking crab.
Oh, all right. Let's see. You need me to grab it, or you got it?
No, I can get it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll bring out my boy.
There he is. Okay.
And then I'll use my movement to get up on him.
Alright.
And that's all I can do.
Luigi, to you.
Luigi, who I wish could just kill these, however cannot. So instead, he will give advantage on whoever attacks him next.
Okay. Advantage on these quippers over here. I wonder why they call them quippers and not piranhas.
Piranha is trademark.
Yeah. Paizo snatched that up. It's one of the only original things they have. Alright. Let's see.
Okay.
That brings us to the creature. As the creature's turn rolls up in there, the water settles back in and rises up. The creature gives a couple of flops and is once again able to swim around. You hear the bloop, bloop, bloop of legendary actions. It's going to see if its charge gets refreshed. It did. Alright. Okay. Let's see. This is a spectator lift, so he's not an actual target. Got it.
Yep.
Alright. There's not a lot of people lined up, but
I think anywhere you go, the most you can get is 2.
Yeah. Alright. It's gonna finish what it started, I guess. It's going to well actually there's like 3 or 4 on Aloras, right? Over here?
2 on Aloras and some piranhas.
Okay. Yeah, he could eat his own piranhas. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna rush this way, grab a snack on the way, and just slam into the wall over here. As he swims over and up and through, Claxmus, Onalora, and what's left of those fishes, please go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'll use my inspiration for this one.
Okay.
43.
20.
Alright, so you take half the damage.
Take half of that.
Crash, does that invoke an opportunity attack for me or no?
No, it moves in a straight line without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
too quick in the water. Alright, smashes into the wall, and that is the end of its turn. That brings us over to Snuggly.
Alright, I make sure to clamp my mouth shut so that Jinjo the tapeworm doesn't get washed down or anything like that. And I will attack that freaking swarm again.
Okay.
With my whip.
Oh, and anybody that's concentrating on a spell, if you are. Oh no. I don't think you were. So. 25? Oh yeah.
Not swallowing.
You kill the hell out of that. And Luigi gives you a thumbs up because you saved his life.
I finally turn around and I go, when I see the giant fish.
So wait, this whole time Slugly was only focused on Luigi? You didn't notice this creature throw itself out of the ring of water, flop around on the ground, get beat up by your allies, barf its own eyeball up, have its eyeball attacked, have the water rush back in, rise up, and then launch itself through Claxmus and Anolora, smashing into a wall?
Correct.
Okay.
My little buddy was in danger.
Okay, fair. Anything else from Snuggly?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. That brings us to Claxmus.
Alright. With my 40 swim speed, I will swim there.
Okay.
And then I will attack recklessly.
Alright. Oh yeah, let me remove that prone symbol. My bad. Alright, as you swing on the creature, you are realizing that its armor class is absolutely ridiculous. Neither of those attacks hits.
Fuck. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Using a legendary action, the creature will try and bite you.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes.
All right, 26 for 30, and you are grappled in its mouth.
Eat me.
All right, Anilora, it's you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disengage. So I use my action to disengage, and I'm gonna swim over there, and then I want to swim up the rest of my movement, so I'm not in line with.
Sure, I assumed everybody was at. Since the water level is 60 feet, I'm assuming everybody is kind of at 30. So if you are above 30, use the flight icons, and if you are below 30, use the submerged icons.
Okay.
But we'll treat 30 feet as the ground level, essentially.
Got it.
All right. Anything else you want, Laura?
That'll be it.
Okay. Clax, it is going to try and swallow you.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Yes.
Oof.
That's a
All
crit,
right.
by the way.
Let's see what happens. Let's see. This is a piercy damage. Yeah. The thighs have it. Your speed is reduced by 5 until you finish a short rest. Oh,
Okay.
that ain't bad. And then you are swallowed up by the creature. It is dark in there. You are restrained. There is acid. You are blinded.
But his AC is easier in here.
That's right, Drax the Destroyer. His AC is easier inside. All right. Django, to you. You watch as it just eats Claximus. Claximus is gone now.
Alright, and knowing I can't use my guns underwater, so I'd go ahead and swim up a little bit closer.
It's magical. You can use magical guns, right?
Yeah, magic guns do work. Yeah, magic guns work underwater.
The one you gave
regular.
Yeah, I got that one. Okay, so all right, draw my Shivaka pistol and let's see here. Let me go ahead and I'll sacrifice my movement to use aim to gain advantage on the attack roll.
Fair enough.
All right, so go ahead and aim at the thing that just swallowed Clax. On 13.
Yeah, the bullet flies true through the water. The gun produces its own black powder, so it doesn't worry about getting fouled by water. But yeah, this thing's armor is just almost impenetrable. If not for those crits, you are not sure how Clax could have damaged it.
All right, so I guess all right, yep, that's my turn.
Okay. That brings us to some fishies. Alright. More fishies begin to swim through. They're going to swim up through the floor. And let's see. Equal distance to a Bubbles and to a kitty cat. So I'm going to do an odd or an even here real quick. Alright. Django, they're swimming up to you. Here we go. That's a miss. All right, they begin to swarm around you. Let's see. Clax, you're in its tummy. It is going to use legendary action. No, it'll actually stay where it is for now. All right, Bubbles, to you.
So it just says I cast a bubble spell. I don't know exactly what I can do with the bubble spell without popping the bubble. So.
Oh, it's in the spells of the shackles. Hold on.
Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the compendium and I was like, I don't see it fucking anywhere.
Nope. Hold on. Let's see. Bubble, airwalk. black spot, bomber's eye. Where's Bubble?
I don't know if that's actually a spell. Is it air bubble? Air bubble?
Air bubble? Is that
breathable air? I think we said it would be like the One Piece thing, so it covers his entire body, and so it acts like this air bubble. So shooting such a firearm underwater.
Bubbles in a bubble.
It's in this document, right? This spell?
Air bubble is, but not bubble.
Why am I not seeing it?
It's the very first spell after wizard.
Oh, air bubble, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this spell creates a small pocket of breathable air that surrounds the touched creature's head or the touched object, but in this case it surrounds your body. The air bubble allows the creature touched to breathe underwater or in similar airless environments. An item is surrounded by the bubble and is protected from water damage. Firearm within the air bubble can be loaded, assuming the black powder comes from a powder hornet cartridge, blah blah blah. It can also be fired underwater. Alright, basically, it doesn't cover speed, because Homebrew. What I'm going to say is you obviously can't use a swim speed if you're in a bubble, so you'd have to hamster ball it. And I would say that hamster balling underwater would just be half speed.
That's fair,
yeah.
And then also for like attacking, so I can still attack. It's not gonna like blow it a bubble.
Shouldn't.
It suggests that you can shoot a firearm within it. So
if you can shoot a gun through it, you can certainly shoot magic through it, or use a lightsaber through it. So.
Alright. Yeah.
And it doesn't have an armor class or hit points or anything, so it's not like it can be punctured by somebody else either. Alright, so you just sort of have to hamster ball this thing. So just kind of like start pushing against it, or like American Gladiator ball, if you want to go further back in time.
Yeah. It's a little bit of both. I'm gonna roll up on Django, and I'm gonna take 2 attacks with Sunblade on the creatures.
Okay. That is a hit, and that is a hit. They are bloodied.
And I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Laura at first level.
Alright. Anything else for Bubbles?
That's it.
Okay. That brings us to more Quippers. Alright. These Quippers come swimming out of the mirror and smelling blood in the water. They're gonna swim. How high up are you, Analara?
10 feet higher.
Okay.
So
yeah, so they're gonna swim on over to you. Here we go. This is with advantage because you have damage on you. Blood Frenzy. Here we go. Only a 10 though.
I'm good.
Lift the crab. You're up.
Okay. Lift the crab has been doing a lot of thinking. At first, when he saw his crab brethren get swallowed, he started to go into a rage, but he can't really rage. He was just getting red. He noticed that his crab brethren, also who's the strongest amongst us, could not hit this guy. So we're gonna try to do something different. I'm gonna attack this fucking mirror.
Oh, okay.
That this asshole came out of. And so we're gonna take 2 swipes.
All right. Just do the first swipe, and we'll see what happens before you commit to the second one.
Okay.
All right. As you swing on the mirror, your claw passes through it, and hold on a second. Appears over here, nearly killing Luigi.
Blub, blub, blub.
Huh. Okay. Didn't expect that. I mean, can I see this guy's reflection in the mirror from where I'm standing?
It is functioning 100% as a glowing green mirror right now. But when you attacked it, your claw went through it and popped out, Pac-Man style, this mirror over here.
Weird. Okay. I'll use the rest of my movement to try to swim through it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D3 for me, or a D6, and I'll parse it into a D3.
Okay.
Okay. It's terrifying, Luigi the Quasit. A hulking crab comes bursting out of the beer. So that uses about, what, 1, 2, 3, 15 movement?
Yeah. And that would use, I took about 15 movement to go to it, so that's the end of my movement.
All right. As your turn ends, the creature is going to use its last legendary action to swim over on top of Analora. Its belly full of Claximus. All right. Something, I guess, a lot of monsters and occasionally a Sandara could say. Oof. All right. So let's see. Quippers are going to swim up and out of the floor, and they are going to start raining on top of you bubbles from the top of your bubble down through to the bottom, not understanding magic. So here we go. That is, yeah.
I'm gonna shield.
All right. Inside your bubble, you throw up a magical shield, and the swarm of quippers that come raining down on you hit the magical shield and are knocked back into the water. They stay 5 feet below you because they have no intention of they have no intention of staying in that bubble with you. All right. Luigi the Quasit, you're up.
Luigi the Quasit will run away from this giant crab that disappeared.
Okay.
What's his swim speed? I think it's 40. He'll move over here.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And that is the end of Luigi's turn. Actually, he can dash, I guess, so he'll dash his way around, sort of like up and right above the giant fish thing.
All right, fair enough. That brings us to the creature. At the beginning of the creature's turn, Claximus, you are going to take 6d6 acid damage as it starts to digest you.
Okie dokie. That's not too
22 points of acid damage. Alright, there's the bloop 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 of legendary actions. It is going to try to get back its charge. It needs a 5 or 6. Ooh. Alright. In that case, all it could do is bite. So Analora is going to try to bite you. Uses Blood Frenzy, so this is at advantage. A 30.
It bites a duplicate.
Alright, that duplicate just disintegrates from 34 points of piercing damage. Alright, it will maintain its position. Snuggly, to you.
Alright, I'm going to move up to right here, and then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
So he needs to make a save of the Wisdom variety, I believe.
Alright,
ignore the extra damage. I just forgot to uncheck it.
Okay. Let's see. This creature currently has magic resistance, so it will try to make a. What is this? Wisdom, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
A 15.
Yikes.
Well, son of a bitch. So he takes half damage.
All right.
So 5.
Okay, takes 5 points of damage. Anything else from Snuggly?
No.
Okay, that brings us to top of the round with Claximus.
Reckless attack.
All right. So this will be made normally. The armor class of the inside of the creature is a 9.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that hits.
Okay.
All right. Takes 14 plus your radiant damage. All right, 20 points of damage plus the 5 from Snuggly. All right, you have a second attack. You rolled it. Okay. All right, that is a total of 35, 40 points of damage. It has to make a Constitution saving throw or barf you back up. It's going to make a DC 18. Does not get any kind of special resistance, but it does have a pretty high Constitution. So let's see what happens. Okay. It manages to hold its gorge and keep you down, you and its eyeball, down in its belly. All right. Anything else from Claximus?
Nope. I can't move, so that's it.
Okay. As your turn ends, it will use a legendary action point to try to bite on Alora. Oh shit.
Like in half? He's gonna bite her in half?
Let me check the spell.
Mm-hmm.
With one duplicate, you must roll 11 or higher, so it hits me.
Oh shit. All right. Let's see. This was a piercing. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. All right. It was a 12 or higher.
If I can I have a reaction if I'm dying to raise it?
I would say no. This
All right,
is
then
something that
I
happened.
fail.
Yeah. Okay. It has chomped off a large section of one of your ears. So that happened.
Right. So let's.
So you are grappled and
53.
unconscious.
I'm not dead.
Okay. All right. On your turn, saving throw against death. Okay, that's one fail. Django, to you.
Alright, with these things swarming around me, I'm gonna draw my rapier and try to see if I can stab them.
Okay.
Are they... No, those are...
Oh, he's got his own little swarm.
Yeah.
Okay, that is definitely gonna hit. Plus the damage it already took from bubbles, yeah? It is Dunskies.
Alright. So that was melee attack. Fancy footwork allows me to move away without attack of opportunity, so I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Here, and that's my turn.
Alright, the creature's gonna use a legendary action to try and swallow Onalora. 19?
19 is my AC.
Alright, Onalora is done and eaten. Let's see if anything terrible happens to her body. Strength saving throw, or your arm is pinned. Yeah, I think you're way past that. Okay. All right, Clax. There is a sudden forcible movement, and you feel the soft and beautiful skin that you've often thought about alone in your bunk. rub up against you.
Oh,
As
shit.
Annalora joins you inside. She doesn't say anything, though. She doesn't say anything. Alright. Bubbles to you.
Damn, I was a healer. I got the people below me to handle. I'm gonna make 2 attacks with the Sunblade. You have some?
Okay. Yeah, it's,
Motherfucker.
Alright. The first attack, bloodies them instantly. The second attack is a whiff. Let's see what happens. Let's see. You can't really have a weapon bounce off if the weapon is made out of light. Let me check the magic result instead. Alright, as you go to strike the creature, there is a surge of magic from the hilt of your blade, and you disappear. Can you hop into secret chat real quick?
Yeah. Let's just summon a Force Elemental.
Nah, he is the Force Elemental.
Do we just all need to get swallowed?
I mean, that's one of the things I was thinking. We need to be eaten to kill it. Or something.
It's not too bad in here. I mean, I wish I took half damage from acid. Then I could, like, make it even longer and just stay inside. Just keep hitting it. But I don't even know if it's bloodied yet, so there's that too.
I get swallowed by a boss monster again.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I've got one more thing to try, and then I'm just going to get up in its grill.
Hey, whatever you think can work, I say go for it.
Yeah, it works.
I look like a boiled lobster.
Yeah, you just hit it with spells that make it take damage. That's pretty much it.
Well, right, but I would like ideally have spells that have saves, not attack.
Just keep just keep using an ability that just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
It's a good ride, guys.
Let's see, with nothing to eat, because the big fish stole all the good snacks. These fish are gonna swim over to... Oh, there's something to eat. It's gonna go eat this octopus. Alright. 14 for 10, little Luigi.
That'll hit.
Alright, they begin to just consume him alive. It's not the worst thing you've ever experienced, because you are from hell. So, well, the abyss, which is even worse.
Even worse, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Lift the crab. He's red, he's angry.
He's red, angry. He's been thinking again. This may or may not work, who knows? But we're going to try it. Since I'm sitting on this portal, I know where I came through.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess if I punch through it, my claw will start here.
Sure.
And I've got a 10-foot range, so I should be able to punch him.
That would be fucking amazing. You might appear out of the other 2 mirrors though.
That would not be good, but we got to try it, right?
Okay. I mean, you could also go through the mirror, see where you end up, and then make a decision.
It sounds like I'm being led, and I think that's
No. Sorry. I'll lead you.
I mean, I was thinking part of the fun is
I'm just saying,
punching
your plan has a 33% chance of success. Because
Repeating,
there's
of
3
course.
mirrors it could pop out of.
God, where? All right, so there's a mirror
Up until
here.
now, we didn't know that they would put you through different mirrors. So.
All right, fine. Fine.
I had him roll for it. I thought that made it obvious.
I guess I'm a crab. I will swim through the mirror.
Oh, okay. Roll a d3 or a d6, whichever is easier for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Now we start pummeling. Crab time. Snippity snap.
I wish I could give you a flank from in here.
Aren't you? I thought you were.
I have no idea.
I think because he's blind, he doesn't do it. Is that
son of a bitch?
No, wait, no,
even with a +2, that 23 would not have gotten through the creature's armor.
Jesus, yeah.
This thing's amazing. Okay.
It's a heavily armored fish with a super squishy inside.
There's something into this afterwards.
Oh, totally. It's a totally adorable fish, totally. Okay. Anything else from Lyft?
No, I'm just gonna clop my claws in its face.
Okay. It is going to use its last legendary action to try and bite you. Doesn't get through your armor. Holy shit. Because your crab form has taken no damage either, so it's not even an advantage. Alright. That brings us to baby Luigi, who is gone. These quippers, they can't find the person that they were attacking.
Luigi's still there.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he still had the temp HP.
Oh, okay. I thought he died. Alright. So these guys, since there's no bubbles anymore, are going to swim up to Django. Now they are bloodied, so they'll be half as strong if they hit. I don't know if that does. 18?
Nope, just barely. Just barely missed.
Okay. That will be their turn. Luigi the Quasit, you're up.
Luigi will give advantage to whoever attacks the fish next.
Alright, fair enough. Alright. Let's see. Okay, that brings us to the creature. There is the bloop 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 of legendary action points filling up. It's going to see if it gets its charge. Oh shit. It does. I don't know if there's much to charge because everybody's kind of bunched up on it right now. There's a Snuggly.
It could charge at Lyft and through the mirror.
Oh, that would be hype as hell. Good idea. Take DM inspiration slightly.
Because I never remember to use it. But okay.
It is going to, it's going to swim straight through. Oh, right. People inside its belly. My bad. You guys take some acid damage. 19 points of acid damage. That's some gentle acid.
I'll take that.
All right. So it's going to swim 1, 2, 3, so 25 feet to get into the mirror. All right. And then Snuggly, since this was your idea, go ahead and give me a D3. It's going to be 1. Oh, nice. So it's going to come out of this mirror, and then... does it have enough movement left? 35? It would get right to there. That was wild. Okay. So Django and Lyft. And I guess Luigi? Or no? It kind of left Luigi's space, didn't it? I don't know. Go ahead and give...
Luigi was up above him, so I think Luigi's good. But...
Alright, go ahead and give me Constitution saving throws against this frenzied rush. Oh, nice. You make the save, so you'll take half the damage. I don't know why it hasn't appeared. I guess I'll hit the button again. There we go. 43 points of damage halved if you made the save. If you did not make the save, you were also pushed 20 feet and knocked prone. These fish are completely destroyed.
Yeah, that's 22 for me. I'm out.
All right, you're out.
You want to be able to use your evasion?
Yeah, can I use my evasion to have that again?
Totally. Yeah, you can have and have. Right. Absolutely.
So that would be 11 damage then. So
you're still going with 5 HP.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to Snuggly.
You passed your save, so does he still push back if he passes his save?
Alright, Snuggly, what's the plan?
That's a good fucking question.
It has taken. I am tracking external and internal damage. It did take 45 points of damage last turn total between you and Claximus.
Wow, my big 5 roll really helped that out.
Every little bit helps.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here, and as my action, I'm gonna cast Blur on myself.
Okay. Oh dang! You setting yourself up as bait?
Yes.
All right. It will
Everybody else is almost dead. So.
Okay. Oh, Django, did you make the save? Oh, you did. My bad. Yeah, sorry about that. I was looking at the wrong one. All right. If that is the case,
Load
all right.
myself up with icons.
Fair enough. As Snuggly's turn ends, it is going to try and bite Django. Legendary action. Here we go. Oh my god. 26.
Welcome to the party.
26 for 37 points of damage. You are grappled, unconscious, and dying, but not killed from over damage. So that's good.
Alright, Crab. We got this.
This is a familiar situation for me.
Claximus, to you.
Alright, reckless attack from inside.
Okay. Alright, you hit an armor class of 9. You deal 13 plus... Okay, so 21 points of damage. Hold on, before you make your other attack.
Okay.
Hitting the 50 damage threshold, the creature makes a sound, and it barfs its eyeball out. And in doing so, it also barfs out a Claximus and a very dead and slightly digested Onalora. The eyeball looks this way and that in fear and confusion.
I could hit it, or I could grapple it. I could hit it, or I could grapple it. I could hit it, or I could grapple it.
Oh, you could grapple the eyeball. Then it would have to beat you in an opposed grapple check to pull its eyeball back in. Oh shit, that would be
I'm
hype
gonna
as
grapple
hell.
it. I'm grappling it.
Okay, that's hype as hell. All right,
Fuck that eyeball. Fuck it up.
Okay, give me a grapple on the eyeball.
29.
That's pretty good.
All right. There's actually no way it could beat it. It does not have training in athletics. There's no gym down here. I'll roll it anyways, but you have a hold of its eyeball. Its eyeball begins to writhe in your claw, and its body begins to flop in a panic. All right. Anything else from Claximus?
Well, I mean, it's too big for me to start pulling on it, I think. But I would just be pulling on it with all my strength.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in the water, so there's buoyancy at work. He did beat it in a check,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He made his attack. First attack helped him escape. Then he used his other attack to do the grapple.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to move, you can move at half speed and drag it behind you.
I look,
I will
and I
also
see.
say that when it barfed up everything, it would have released its grip on Django as well. So Django is not grappled. His body's just floating there.
I bring it over here, closer to the giant crab.
All right.
Awesome.
Like to there?
Yeah.
To there? Okay.
Yeah, basically right. Yes, right there. That's good.
And you move it around so that its eyeball is facing the crab?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
It is going to, at the end of your turn, use a legendary action to try and pull its eyeball back in. So give me another athletics check. Oh,
19.
God.
We got 19 and I got 17. It did it.
Geez.
Yeah.
Why
Wait,
did
no,
it
you
get
got a 13.
Well, no, it only
Yeah, I got a 13. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it wastes the legendary action trying to pull its eyeball back in. Okay. Skipping over so that it doesn't get a chance to use legendary action again, right?
I still need to make my death save.
Oh, right. Then never mind. Yeah, it can
So-
use another legendary action after your turn.
Yeah, I'm going to use Phip's inspiration for this one.
All right, go for it. So that is 1 success and 1 fail so far.
2 fails, because I took acid damage inside.
Well, also when it swallowed you, you'd actually be totally dead. Because remember it.
Oh, did I take damage when it swallowed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm dead.
Okay.
Then
I thought maybe there
the
was
inspiration is still there.
Okay, fair enough. Django, saving throw against death. You can use the Phipps inspiration if you want. Okay. 1 success.
Alright.
As your turn ends, Django, shit. Alright, it is going to try to pull its eyeball back in.
Ooh, a 9.
God damn.
Alright.
That has +10. There was no way he could have lost that.
Alright. Bubbles. The Ghost of Bubbles. You're watching all this. It's going really well. Question mark? Except for Aunt Laura being dead, and you can't go save her. What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess I'm gonna watch, and then at the end of my turn, I'm like, wait, no, I have to do something. I'm gonna try to
Oh shit! All right, yeah. At the end of your turn, you reassert yourself on the prime material plane.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna yell
inside your bubble.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, Aunt Laura, don't die! I'll heal you next turn.
Aww. You don't even see little sexy heart-shaped bubbles come out of her mouth. Okay. Are there still quippers? There are. They continue their eternal battle against Luigi the Damned. Here we go. Luigi having his own Pokemon battle over there. A 17 for 16.
So he takes 8 damage. He's still up because he takes half every time. He's finally out of temp HP.
Now I know how that fucking Bulbasaur felt.
And he has 2 HP left, I believe. Luigi says, blub, 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 blub.
Alright, in an absolute panic, the creature is going to try and bite Klaxomus around its own eyeball. So, it's going to be disadvantage, but advantage because of Blood Frenzy. So this is a regular attack, Klaxomus. Okay. There it goes.
That's
shit.
Hit.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on real quick. Hold on, I don't think it would even work on a lair because it's a +7 damage. It would still
11 halved to 6.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Okay, so Jinjo. I use Jinjo's reaction to take minimum damage.
So minimum damage would drop it down to 11 damage.
And then I have it.
Alright. You're not sure how underwater Jinjo jumped in front and took that hit and then swam away without turning to stone, but Bubbles, you probably want to...
tapeworm in my mouth.
He raises a fist inside Snuggly's fist.
Alright, we're gonna have to say it's no longer a tapeworm. So, let me grab this big boy. And, holy shit. There's a certain point where we have to be like, okay, I guess this happens. Let's see, tapeworm. Oh god, you have so many NPCs. Alright, there we go. Alright, sensing that the crab is in danger, Snuggly, you feel something get big in your mouth. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And Jinjo busts out. He takes that 34 damage right in the chest. Gives you a thumbs up, Klax, and begins to swim towards the surface. And using his great strength, clings to the wall, desperate not to be turned to stone. I will, however, have him make a Constitution save just to make things more complicated. It's a Constitution save, right, Captain Bubbles Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need you to take over, Lyft.
Oh shit!
Not long for this world.
As he tries to swim away, he is restrained as he starts to turn to stone. Okay.
How the fuck are we gonna move him? He's still
I don't know, but if he dies, we're cutting him open and getting that fucking devil fruit out of him.
Alright, Crab Lift, you're up. There's no legendary actions left. Oh no.
I see an eyeball snack. Eyeball snack. We're gonna claw at it.
Eyeball has an armor class of 9. That is a hit.
It's grappled.
And now it's grappled. Oh fuck.
Again.
Alright, Lift, how do you kill it?
Thank God.
Oh, yeah. Fucking snip it off. Right at the optic nerve.
Lyft, you with us?
Oh, sorry, man. I was talking. I was on mute.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm looking. God, it was epic. It was such a good dialogue. Where did I even begin? I was looking at my friends. I see Jinjo turning into stone.
Yeah.
And then I remember I'm also crab and I'm hungry and I want some sushi eyeball. So I snip it and put it into my mouth.
And you eat it. All right, fair enough. As you do, the creature lets out a terrible, like bubbly cry and roar, and just starts blowing up in a non-damaging way. If I had to describe the explosion, it would be pixelated. Yes.
Oh wait, no, wrong game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After it has been blowed up, the only thing left behind by the creature is a big chunk of meat floating in the water.
That looks like a heart. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna. I guess. Yeah. Does that go to Lyft or does that go? Yeah.
I mean, I can cut it in half.
We'll see what happens.
Well done. Now you just gotta deal with all the people that are dying, the people that need to be revivified before it's too late, the people that can't turn to stone. So I think we'll keep the combat music going.
How many turns have been dead for?
Oh god, only 2.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
If I died from the swallow, it'd be 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
First time.
Lyft. Anything else? Item interaction to eat the eyeball.
Wait. Did I ate the eyeball, right?
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
So you still have a bonus action left if you want to use the bonus action.
Yeah, to drop crab form.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'll be ready to go.
A spicy move, to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you return to Lyft form, you see underneath the Luigi, there are still fish that Luigi's tanking. Luigi looks over at you and he says, "Don't you worry.
I'll keep these off of you."
Thanks, Luigi.
Okay. All right, Lyft. Anything else?
My boy.
No, that's. I mean.
All right, Luigi, the anti-paladin. What are you gonna do?
It's gonna give advantage to whoever wants to attack this storm.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see. That brings us to Snuggly. Because my sweet shark boy is dead.
I'll move to right here and I'll attack the swarm.
All right.
And I'm concentrating, so I get a +1.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. 13 points of damage. They were fresh as a daisy. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
All right, Claximus, alive, 5 hit points. Jinjo saved your life, but he's currently in the process of turning to stone. I would say that he managed to swim only 20 feet up from where you currently are.
Okay.
So he's what, 10 feet down?
Yeah, so he's 10 feet away from the surface. Almost made it.
Okay. If I... Let's see.
Oh, I don't know why I was asking about the fruit, because he has... It's like... It's right there.
Okay. I could have potentially...
he sinks 60 feet towards the bottom.
Shit.
My bad.
Okay.
Okay.
This makes things more
So he's on the
complicated.
bottom then.
Yeah, so he's down at the bottom.
So I swim 10 feet over there. It's no problem to pick him up, I think, because of who I am, maybe? Can I pick him up? Can I interact with him?
Yeah, he's actually down at the bottom. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm down at the bottom too, right?
Okay, so yeah, you swim down to him, you grab him. Okay.
And then I use...
Grab him by his top knot.
And then I just swim all the way up with him. As far as I can go.
Swim towards
using
the
all my
surface.
movement and my action.
All right.
Well, I think that's the movement to get to him if he's on the bottom.
Well, you got a swim speed of what, 40 feet, Clax?
40 feet, yeah.
So it would have been 20 feet because he's 10 feet tall to get down. And then 20 feet up, and then a dash would take you to the surface. So yeah, you could lift him out of the water
onto the shore.
as you get to the surface. All right, and kind of push him up against the wall. Okay.
Yeah, and then
You move at half speed, though, right?
Oh yeah, because force movement. Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd only be like 50 feet up or something like that.
She has time.
It's close. It's close. Yeah, you'll get him before he turns to stone.
Yeah, I just scream out to the surface in
Because he has to
Aquan.
fail 3 in a row to turn to stone permanently.
Okay. I just scream out of the surface of the water in Aquan to Sandara. I don't know if she actually speaks Aquan, but I tell her to get down here for Anala. We need Revivify.
Okay. All right. Oh, you're calling for Sandara?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She will do a dramatic dive and take 5d6 points of damage for your instructions. Okay, not bad. She hits the water hard. Yeah. And on somebody's turn, they can use her follower ability to do a Revivify. Django, to you. Saving throw against death.
Alright.
Ooh.
One success, one fail.
Bubbles, to you.
Alright. So, half movement over. I'm hang on. I don't know whether I should use my Revivify or Sandara's.
It's the same.
No, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, one uses the spell slot for me, the other uses her follower ability. So I get
Sure.
Yeah.
You get yours back on short rest, and we don't get hers back till a long rest, right?
I don't get my back on short rest.
He's only got a couple of warlock levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
The rest is bard. He has his Revivify through bard.
Yeah, I picked up the bard. So I'm gonna use hers to Revivify on Alora.
Okay, so your action is to activate Sandara's ability. Got it. So on Alora, you are alive with 1 hit point.
Does that mean I still have my bonus action?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Healing Word Django. It's kind of like a weird way around that, like, you know.
Right. Okay.
Make sure you take the 300 out of Anala's pocket.
I have.
No, I deducted from the party.
All right, the Quippers continue their battle against the strongest opponent in the multiverse. A 20 for 12.
My boy is finally gone.
He tanked those dudes for like 5 rounds or something.
Yeah, he did pretty fucking great.
Yeah. All right, they are going to, realizing there was no meat there, they're going to swim over to Snuggly. All right, Lyft.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He doesn't pull out a Mamma Mia on the way out? Is that?
No, that's the Mario.
Mamma Mia!
Luigi. He is his
All right,
own
so-
individual.
Fair enough.
Everybody's up that needs to be up that I can see. So I'm at 5, 10. Glad they left these for me. I'm the weakest person to fucking try to hit something. God, that sucks. All right, well, I still have Shillelagh up, right?
Yeah, sure. Last 10 rounds, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I'll take a whack at him with my Shillelagh. Look at that.
That's a hit. All right. They are bloodied.
Oh, they're only bloodied?
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I've got 10 HP. I can't attack again. I need to heal myself. Because I'm a weak boy. So I'll cure.
You got a healing word on yourself?
I'm going to...
Because a cure wounds would be an action.
damn it.
Yeah.
Just hit it, man.
There you go.
Just hit it.
Just what? I can't hit it again.
Snugs, to you.
No, Murray, lift off, finish him off.
And I attack the storm once again with Maluya.
Oh, that is some big damage. All right. They are
because I shouldn't have had advantage. But
yeah, they are well past bloodied. Only a couple of fish left.
Well, I got most of them.
All right, Claximus, to you.
I swim up and push him up on the ledge.
Okay, he is going to. On the previous turn, I needed to make a save because he activated roughly around your turn. So here we go. Okay, so he actually comes to from the restrain. You lift him up. He grabs a hold of the stone with his great strength, and he's just going to kind of hang there and start climbing back out.
Alright, and then I'll swim back down towards this fishes.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can get, but it was like, what, 20
Yeah, I think
go
Alora
up?
could finish him off. Alora, you're up with 1 HP. What are you going to do?
I mean, she's in bad shape. She was being digested.
Most of your left ear is gone.
Losing her right ear.
Oh, right
that's
ear.
The one that's not in the picture. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
not shown in the picture. Fair enough.
Yeah. Her right ear, and so I guess she could look over and see this happening. Yeah. And she'll just point her gun at it and shoot an acid splash.
Okay. Dexterity. Here we go. They fail, and since that is acid damage, they melt away and are destroyed.
I had it.
So
she's happy. She's glad that something else melted instead of herself.
Fair.
Fun fight.
As the fight slows down, you see this meaty heart just floating in the water.
Are you gonna eat that?
I mean, I'll split it with you.
It's too big.
Shut up, Snuggly.
I mean, if you can split it with me,
to his crab friend.
Lift.
I'll take a split.
As you look at it hungrily, there is a sudden explosion of water. And you see that your spirit guide, the fairy spirit guide that was prophesized that would help you on your journey, cannonballs in front and waves her hands. Pego!
Breathe underwater.
She points to the heart, and she points to your pouch.
Okay. I understand, Pigo. I'll collect it.
Okay. As the hero of the prophecy, as soon as you place one hand upon this meat sack, you feel compelled to place the other hand upon the meat sack, and then you feel compelled to hold it above your head as high as you can. Bloop, 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 bloop. As you do, you recover all of your health, and this mirror glows bright green and is no longer a mirror, but a portal. The other three grow dim.
Man, Nintendo's
so epic.
coming for our fucking Twitch.
I know, man.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? This is a chunk of heart. It's not the same.
Okay? Something about all
this. You have to collect 4.
It all links, quote unquote, links me to something else. I don't know what that.
Maybe to the past.
Yeah.
First of all, it's Lyft, not Link. Everything about this is on the up and up, okay?
Was there no sound effect when he lifted that thing?
I mean, I would give DM inspiration to whoever makes the sound effect when he lifts the thing. All right, Django, you gain DM inspiration.
I didn't want to steal your thunder if you were going to do it. That's why.
No, I am terrible at Zelda sound effects. I haven't played a Zelda game, in a long time.
I ain't ready to go through the window.
Like playing that and Animal Crossing like all the time.
All right. Pigo realizes that she can't breathe underwater and swims back to the surface. Pigo!
I ain't ready to go through the mirror, guys.
Can't breathe underwater.
All right, Jinjo. he's just kind of hanging out on the wall, like gripping it with his massive muscles. Is that sure what the plan is? Everybody else, you know, climbs down or dives down and rejoins you guys.
I ain't ready for this, Mir.
I swim up to the surface.
So
so
good.
that I can breathe and talk.
Oh my god, you mentioned boomerang earlier. I get it now. Sorry. Took me a second.
All right. All right, as you go to the surface, you guys see that the weather has taken a dangerous turn. There is a very heavy storm system that has settled into the area.
So, what's the plan here? I don't know how long we're gonna be underwater, so like I can cast water breathing if we want.
I can't go through that mirror yet. I got nothing in the tank. I got nothing in the tank.
Yeah, we're all pretty.
Yeah, what time
You guys
is it?
get hurt?
Very much like
It is, let's see, you guys took a short rest after your battle against the slimes. You ran into the, Prince Edgeward. Then you guys traveled an hour to get here. Close to, so you're getting close to evening.
I say we go through the portal, take a rest wherever that is.
Wait, how about we take a
What
rest
if the
over
dragon-
fucking here, and then
What
go
if
through the portal?
what if the dragon is right there?
I can't. Well, I don't know how long this bubble's gonna last.
Snuggly, don't you have a building that you can make, or a hut?
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah, I can make a little hut. First,
It'd be hype as hell if you made it underwater, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we could have an underwater hut.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but the problem is I have to ritually cast it, and that takes 10 minutes. And so I would have to be 10 minutes underwater ritually casting.
Okay. Well,
However, I will make it right.
Pigo swims back under the water, and she begins to pull on your hat and your hair, and she tries for, but is unsuccessful on your wiener. And she begins swimming towards the thing. She points with a meaty pink fist and says,
Hey, Pigo!
Okay.
portal.
That's what I was going to do next, Pigo. Good call.
I swim up for Jinjo.
Okay. Jinjo looks at you, and he nods his thanks for saving his life.
Okay, and then I was like, you ready to go back in?
He lets out a deep sigh.
Technically, the kazoo isn't attuned, right? I don't know if you want it to be attuned.
No, it's
DM.
fine.
Okay. Oh, how about this?
Yeah, so
How about-
technically, you could blow one, and then Jinjo could have. There were 7 charges on it. Yeah.
We expend 2 of the charges.
I mean, is that sanitary? With all this stuff going around?
So we're in water. You can wash it.
And we live in a fantasy world.
Why don't you guys go through, find out what's on the other side, and then...
I've already jumped in.
Okay. All right. The hero of prophecy and his fairy guide, they head into the portal. If anybody wants to join them, hero stack yourselves with them. However long you take to decide is how many combat rounds you're going to miss against the dragon.
So we should just not stack.
Look,
and
stack.
not, and
Hurry
we
up.
can run away.
Just hurry up.
Oh, it's
Get
too
in
late.
there.
They've already committed, so if you don't stack, you miss it out. All right. Jinjo, I guess he'll come down. Just you give him your bubble wand, or you just leave him clinging to the wall bubbles?
I'll give him the bubble wand.
Okay. All right. I think we've got everybody. If we don't, oh well. All right, you guys head through the gate. You feel a terrible feeling in your tum-tums as you go through a portal. You know that you have traveled a great distance, or perhaps just several atoms to the left or the right of your current location. It's hard to say for sure. Let me get you onto the next map. This is a big map. Oh, look at that! I gotta get rid of this Tess Claximus. Sorry. You're like deep in there. All right.
Yeah.
That's what.
No, I was using you to test dynamic lighting. All right. As you guys go through the portal, you splash down into a beautiful fountain. All right.
Pigo.
Pigo shows you that you have made the right choice. Can you guys see yourselves?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, I just found us. Okay.
Yeah, we're way down there. I'm gonna get the hell out of this fountain as quickly as possible.
All right. As you step out of the fountain, you see that there are beautiful little motes of light floating around the fountain. And you hear a beautiful woman's tinkling laughter. Rising up from the water lift, you see a woman who apparently thinks the only clothing that a woman needs to wear are a pair of sexy boots.
Hi, I'm Lyft. I like your style.
Okay.
Alright, good. It's Twitch from...
There you go. Alright. She's a little bit bigger than you, but that's never stopped you before.
No.
She looks to you, and she examines your outfit, and she gives you a nod of affirmation.
This means I'm for real.
Yeah. In the language of the Aldfair, she says, "Are you the hero of prophecy?"
I always have been. What's your name?
Good call, Bubbles. Thank you. That's what a bard's supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Again, it's been a long time.
Oh, that's good. That's right.
Yeah, sorry. So you say you are the hero of prophecy?
Yeah, I mean, not as nicely, but yes.
Oh, sure. Her smile is warm, as is her demeanor, hearing that you are the hero of prophecy. She steps forward. She is about 10, 12 feet tall. She leans down, puts one hand on each of your cheeks, and gives you a big old kiss. The kiss lasts an uncomfortably long time for the onlookers. There is tongue.
Oh,
How does Pigo feel?
Snuggly is like
Pigo is
uncomfortably close and observing.
Yeah, Pigo is punching her in the shins. Jinjo is looking away and blushing because he doesn't go in for that sort of stuff. So he's also still trapped in this bubble. All right. After about a minute of kissing, it stops, and then she says, "You are the hero of prophecy.
It has now been long enough that my blur fades away.
You have made it this far, but the Forest King and his blackened heart are still a ways away. I can heal the body and mind of your allies."
That sounds great.
Okay. She kind of lifts up, flies around a little circle. There's like water goes everywhere. You guys all recover all of your hit points. And up to 5 spell levels.
Let's say I have a magical item that takes charges. Could I possibly exchange some of those spell levels for that instead?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah. All right. She says, "Ahead of you." Wait, we're not opening chests. What are we doing here?
What did I get?
Yeah, why are we opening chests? I mean, it's a good track. Definitely hold on to it.
Where's the loot?
No, I played that before and it didn't play for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Because it was paused.
So,
Was that my permanent HP boost from this heart that I'm holding?
Oh, as you pull out the heart, still pulsing and still dripping with blood, her smile widens. I was afraid you would have eaten it. Fortunately, your fairy guide was there to help you. And she leans down and picks Piggo up by the scruff of the neck.
That's Piggo.
This is a chunk of heart. If you were to collect 3 more, you could combine them into an actual heart and then eat it.
It's been a while. I forgot about that. Thank you.
If you create a full heart and eat it, you will gain a permanent boon.
So it's I need 3 of these?
Yes, 3 more legendary guardians await. Each will give you a chunk of heart, and each guards one of the Forest King's precious treasures.
Ooh.
You will need to present all 4 of the Forest King's favorite treasures before he will allow you into his inner sanctum.
We didn't get the treasure from the other room, though.
Yeah, Wes, you lose any DM inspiration that you might have for playing these fake sound effects.
No, I swear, like, for some reason...
Delete it. Your DM inspiration is gone.
I never had it.
No surprise!
Yeah,
sorry.
No, but for some reason it keeps looping between the two, and I don't know why.
Alright, we're gonna go back to just dungeon sounds. Yeah. Anyways. She looks you guys over and says, "You are welcome to rest here as long as you like. But as soon as you leave the waters of my fountain, the challenge begins."
So did we get some kind of weapon from killing the fish eyeball fish person?
She shakes her head. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I say we stay in this water.
Okay. Jinjo, who's kind of at the border, he kind of sees that everybody's still in the water and he kind of moves back.
Wait, you guys got spell
right.
levels back. I don't need anything back. I got rage 2 more times and then it's over.
I haven't even been
I got.
injured. I don't know what your problems are.
I got all
Did
my
you take
spells
no
back.
damage in that fight, Snuggly?
0 damage.
Incredible.
What about the parasite in your mouth?
You know what? Go ahead, Snuggly, and take Bubbles' DM inspiration that he just lost.
Damn it!
Because you're just doing so good tonight.
So much fucking inspiration.
There's a DM I know that lets you bank DM inspiration, and he's got like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese prize counter where you could trade in like more DM inspiration for like crazy shit. Like,
that's I might start doing that for Acquisition Incorporated because you guys never fucking use the inspiration.
I always forget to use it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Plus, I like to save them for my 3rd death save. You know what I'm saying? Like I always feel like I'm the person that never uses any elixirs in this Final Fantasy game because I'm always waiting for the right time to use it.
Yeah.
That's a horrible mind goblin, man.
How you guys feeling? You guys good to start this challenge?
Damn, Bubbles, you really fucked this groovy bot up. All right.
I'm telling you, I didn't do shit. It was me.
Mm-hmm.
I got shamed for the groovy bot.
This groovy bot up would say.
Oh my god. This poor groovy bot. Okay. Anyways, keep going. I'll try to fix it.
All right. I guess as we're all sort of like resting and gathering our thoughts, I walk up to Clacksmith, sort of like grab one of his claws, put him aside, like, Crab Cake, can you come over here? I want to talk with you for a second.
Okay.
All right. Look, I appreciate you trying to be like my wingman, like last time with like that sea elf lady, trying to tell her that, you know, I'm into her or something, but let me tell you something, all right? I
you want to bang her?
I don't like women who I don't share a common language with, okay? It's kind of hard to do the whole continuous enthusiastic consent thing when you can't fucking talk to somebody, right? So, while I appreciate what you did, try to make sure they can at least speak common, alright?
Okay. Could you understand her when she was talking to Lyft?
Nope.
Okay.
What I can understand is common, of course, undercommon, and some rogue types speak called thieves can't, alright? So if you see any rogue types, feel free to send them my way. I can talk with them all night.
Okay. But you want to bang.
Alright. Other thing I wanted to say was...
Wait, so are Claxmus and Django having sex right now? Is that what's going on?
They're having... It's called roleplay. Okay?
Oh, that's what they're into?
Also, it's like, I know this may sound weird, alright, but I don't really find those long-eared types attractive at all. They just ain't my type, alright?
Ooh, that's kind of... You could just call them what they are. The out fair. You don't gotta say long ears, but hold that thought. I never come back.
The more the merrier.
I never come back for after telling him to hold his thought. I just don't come back.
I kind of figure, and I just let him go.
I really was eyeing her up to see how tall she was. I did want to stick my face between her butt cheeks.
I mean, you're the hero of prophecy. She's waited thousands of years for your arrival. I mean, you know. So, are you guys taking a long rest or a short rest? Or not taking a rest, and you guys are just going to wait for Lyft to finish up the 5 minutes of lifting that he's doing?
I need 7 minutes.
Oh, fair enough. It's not long enough even for a ritual spell.
I mean, do you guys need a long rest? A long rest gets me back Timeless Locket and like 2 rage, and that's about it.
Long rest gets me back 1 charge on a magical item. Out of 4.
Depends on Lyft, because I know he used a lot.
Oh yeah, he used a bucket load, but he gained some back, right?
That brought me back 5. I'm almost full.
Okay,
I just
I'm
need a
almost
short
full
rest
too.
for my beast form.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't we just take a short rest then?
Take a short rest? Alright, sounds good. The short rest passes. You guys are pirates, so this sort of public lewdness is commonplace on the Bumbling Bosom, so I think most of you would be able to make it through without any complications. So, Piggo is struggling to get her plate armor off and join in the fun. Is anyone willing to help Piggo? She goes, oh, okay.
Damn it, Snuggly.
Bitch, you knew it was gonna happen.
How long does it take for plate armor to come off with help?
10 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Alright, not enough time to hop in.
I'm good.
There's not enough time to hop in, because 7 minutes.
That's true.
Fair enough. Poor Piggo shows up right as everybody is smoking cigarettes and lounging in the pool.
I'm calling over the prince to use his perfect little paws like the other ones were to give me a massage.
Wow, the prince looks at you aghast. You would ask a noble, such as he, to rub your feet. He only agrees to do it, this is per Diodario, if you will rub his feet in return.
Yeah, I'll do it first, because I don't want to have to think about doing it afterwards.
Sure. Okay. He enjoys his foot rub immensely. His belly button becomes engorged. All right, an hour passes. As the end of the hour comes, the Great Fairy, she waits floating above the center of the pool, watching to see what you'll do next.
All right, let's start this challenge.
Guess we're gonna
Hold on.
Okay.
I use a spell. I'm gonna use a spell slot and summon Krakow, and I'm gonna give everyone 13 temp HP.
I love it.
So did we short rest then? Is that what we decided on? I wasn't.
Yes, you guys did short rest.
Okay, during that hour, I want to resummon Luigi.
Fair enough.
Because I don't need the actual short rest. So I will spend it doing that instead.
All right. You are in we'll call it a semicircular room. The back wall is just ancient stone, choked with vines. Actually, all the walls are ancient stone, choked with vines. There is a door to the north. It is marked with a strange symbol.
Do you think we should shoot it?
Probably. It's another fucking eyeball.
All right. Seeing that you are about to do your business, the Great Fairy leans down to the hero of prophecy and motorboats his butt. With a tinkling of laughter, she disappears.
The best day of my life.
Okay, let's get ready and then maybe Django shoot it?
Well, I got it. If I shoot it, I have 5 chances to hit.
You know what? I'm just gonna, as soon as on allure here, before Snuggly even does, I'm just gonna quick draw Shivka and shoot it.
I bet you quick draw Shivka.
No. Wait.
She ain't the only one who can do tongue tricks.
Oh man. This is some spicy innuendos flying around tonight.
This is like
I'm gonna have to change the rating of the game. Like, normally it's so pure, like driven snow. You shoot the eye. As you do, you see that the lights begin to dim, and then you hear sort of an alarm going off, and you enter combat.
Oh yeah, great job.
This is Bluebell's idea.
I said after we got into position.
I wasn't done with my cigarette.
We are in position.
It's not every day I get my butt motorboated.
Oh man, Snuggly, first one to roll into initiative. Go ahead and take DM inspiration, buddy.
God damn it!
All right, your NPCs request the ability to get the F out of there because of the new NPC protection plan that was initiated by Joe Biden. Okay. All right. Prince Edgeward looks at you guys like, don't fuck this up for me. I'm taking full credit for this adventure. All right. I think that's all of them.
I also realized for next time, we probably shouldn't have Fips equipped. And should have Arrow or equipped instead.
Okay, everybody's rolled in. Let's see what we got. Klax, you're up first again. Dang, boy.
Timeless Locket's like the greatest thing ever. But where's the bad guy?
It's that eyeball, man.
Is it the eyeball?
I don't know.
Okay. Bonus action rage. And then I guess make a search check.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a perception. Excuse me. Give me a perception. Okay. Looking around, there is a lot going on. There are vines and grasses and stuff, and you look up, and there is a ceiling. It's about about 30 feet up.
Okay. I move then just to the middle.
Okay. As you look up at the ceiling, you do see that there is a beautiful mosaic that depicts a person that looks a lot like Lyft, wearing the outfit of the Chosen. He's holding a mighty sword above his head. He's got a shield. He's got a bow slung over his back. None of these things you recall Lyft is even proficient with. It's very strange.
Do not damage that mosaic.
Yeah. Surrounding him are 3 circles of glowing, magic, and then 8 crystalline prisms of alternating colors. It looks very like rainbow magic up there on the ceiling.
Cool. That's my turn.
All right. Snuggly, you're up.
What's going on? I'm moving away from his eyeball.
Okay.
And, yeah, that's probably about it. I will ready my pistol to shoot anything that comes within 30 feet of me.
All right, something does. As your turn ends, you see something rise up out of the ground. It is a strange pillar. The pillar has, hold on a sec. Let's see. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, yeah. So, the pillar is a medium-sized creature, if it's a creature. I don't know. It stands about 7 feet tall. And on one side of it is a massive, red gemstone lens. It swivels around and aims the lens right at you, Snuggly.
Nope, I shoot it!
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah, so as you fire at it, the pellets spray across the creature. It does not seem to hurt it.
I used my item interaction to reload 1 barrel.
Okay. Well, that would be during your turn, and it's currently this thing's turn.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. It is going to fire a laser at you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Something about this.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. As it fires a laser at you, it would have done 10d6 radiant damage.
Oh, damn.
I don't know why Sandar shot at you, but anyways.
Stop it!
You instead duck out of the way, and it burns the wall behind you with its laser, and keeps firing. All right, Django, you're up.
The same direction?
Yeah, like that.
Correct.
A bit. Go ahead and move up against the wall here, and let's see. Is it possible that I could try to fire a shot at the lens part on that pillar?
Well, you just moved around so that you can't see the lens part, because so that would be a no. But before that, you could try to fire at the lens, yeah.
All right, so it's about here, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and draw a Shivaka pistol and take a shot at the lens there.
Okay. Yeah, the shot goes wide of the mark.
Alright, so I'll go ahead, move back down here, cover, and then that's my turn.
Okay, Luigi, you're up.
Alright, Luigi's gonna fly over here next to the pillar, and he's gonna try to push it so that it points at the eyeball instead.
Alright, give me a give me an athletics check, I guess,
He's
Luigi?
real strong, so this is probably gonna go super great.
Yeah, you do absolutely nothing. You get like 3 demon hernias.
Just keep trying. You get it.
Bubbles, to you.
Alrighty. So. Guess I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast and fire.
Okay. All right. Are you firing at the pillar?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a wicked Eldritch Blast.
I might need to move to there.
Where's that the beam?
No, I thought it'd be better than like a squiggly Charles Schultz style mouse line.
I need to do that.
There we go. Also slightly more accurate, I guess.
I think I get 2 Eldritch Blasts or something.
All right. Yeah. 16 to 21. Neither of those hits.
Damn. No.
Anything else from Bubbles?
Yeah, well, nobody's dead, so that's...
All right. Lyft, the hero of prophecy.
I will, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will try to push it with my amazing strength also.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I got this. Don't worry.
Luigi looks at you and said, "We all got this."
That's actually amazing.
Yeah, 18 is probably one of the best athletic checks of your entire life. You do not have the strength to force this thing to move.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Told you to help me, Luigi.
Anna Laura, you're up.
Next turn, I'll give you the help action.
Okay. I'm looking at my trophy that I won at the little cup. Do I think it? What material is it made of?
Gold, right?
Gold. Do I know if gold can reflect like light?
I mean, you're an artificer. I mean,
I don't actually know, so I'm asking you.
If any metal that is shiny enough could reflect something.
Okay. I'm going
A mirror would probably be better, but stylistically, the trophy would be kind of hype.
Yeah, because I didn't have a mirror on me, so I'm just gonna take the trophy. I'm going to toss it over here.
Okay.
And try to get it to redirect to the eye. And if it misses, I'll just tell Snuggly to adjust it later.
So you're going to, let me see if I got this right. You're going to throw a Pokemon trophy into the beam of this laser. And you're going to do it in such a way that while it's passing through the beam, it will perfectly redirect the beam at this eyeball panel?
Yes, and I would like to ask Snuggly for some, to cheer me on.
What does that
I don't know what you want, but yeah.
Give me your inspiration.
Go on, Laura.
Dang!
You
Give your inspiration.
Snuggly, you don't earn DM inspiration very often. Are you sure you want to give it away to somebody else who's trying some cockamamie harebrained scheme?
You said the backup was that I'll just physically pick it up and do it. So I'm just planning on doing that.
But what's cooler? What's cooler?
All right,
I nailed this throw, or you
this is gonna be a slate of hand check. That is the only thing I will accept, and it is a very high DC. If you fail by a certain amount, you will shoot the laser in a random direction.
Oh god,
that's fine.
How high off the ground is it?
Okay.
10d6, that's fine.
The laser is currently aimed at your head, so it is starting at 7. Yeah, starting at 7 feet, and it's going to 3 feet right now.
You could easily just wait.
It's not possible for the trophy while it's laying on the ground to continually redirect the laser.
Correct. Yeah, Anna Laura is basically trying in one amazing throw to redirect the beam to hit that eyeball.
All right, you better do this then. Here you go.
All right, I'll use the advantage.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Sleight of hand. Here we go.
And I'll add +5 to it, so it's a 16 or 25.
Oh man, 25 is pretty good. Pretty good. There is a flash. There's an instance where it is redirected. It does hit. Oh, it does hit the eyeball, but in doing so, when it does, the eye starts to light up, but because this was only the briefest of moments, as the trophy tumbles to the ground over here, the beam continues being aimed at Snuggly's head.
Okay, well, it moved. It moved, so you just have to adjust it now.
But you have definitely confirmed that laser beam needs to hit that eyeball. Anything else from Onalura?
No.
Okay. Claximus, before your turn comes up, you hear a rumbling. You look over to the eastern side of the room, and a second pillar rises up out of the ground. It swivels about, and it locks in on Claximus. You see the light kind of flash, glow, all that jazz. Lines up and boom, fires a beam at you.
Okay. Dexterity.
All right, let's see where the beam ends up. In a straight shot out of Claximus.
It's gonna go. It's gonna get hit out there. That's what it's gonna do.
Man. There we go. Oh look, I think it gets both of them.
Dexterity, though, right?
Huh? Yeah, everybody in the beam, go ahead and give me dexterity saves.
Oof. 14.
Wow, look at that. Mouse over that roll. It is all twos. Like almost the whole row. Alright, each of you takes 25 points of radiant damage.
I don't know if I'll need it, but I will reroll.
If Krako is riding around on Onalura, Krako treats Onalura as a mount in this instance, so would also need to make the save. Alright.
I'm gonna cash in my rage reroll.
Oh, okay. Alright, and that brings us to Claximus' turn.
It's okay. It'll be the same. Alright. I'll take my 25. Thank you for keeping my rage going. I guess I'll sidestep out of it.
Alright.
To there. Run over here.
As you move, it uses its reaction to swivel and follow your movement. As it does, it sweeps the laser beam across the whole fucking room. I need Lyft, Luigi, and Django to all make new dexterity saves as Claximus leads the laser through your bodies.
Hey!
Alright, there you go.
What's the save?
The DC on this is a 15. It is an all or nothing save, so if you make it, you take nothing. If you don't make it, you take the full damage. Alright, Claximus. I guess you're gonna make... You don't have to make a new one because it's been shooting you this whole time.
Okay. I will make my my actions now. I will... Okay. I will try to force it to be in the eye. Is this like an attack action or what?
Yeah, this is going to be a athletics check. You're trying to hit a static number.
29.
Yeah, you did. All right, so you turn it, but as you do, it's going to sweep the whole room again.
Can I move this to look up? Or is it stuck looking?
I mean, it has a little bit of swivel to it, yeah. So you're gonna try to. Oh, you're gonna swing it that way.
I could swing it that way too.
Okay.
Or I could like try to just make it so it aims up.
And then swivel it up so that it doesn't take off Captain Bubble's head. Got it.
Yep.
All right. As you do, you see the eyeball start to light up, and there is a positive humming sound.
Alright. Then I yell for Lyft to stop fucking around and turn into something that has strength.
All right, Snuggly, you are still the target of this beam.
So now or end of turn? Do I need to?
Oh no, on its turn it'll shoot you again.
Okay. I pick up the Pokemon trophy and I want to use it to redirect the beam towards the eye.
Alright, it's going to be a sleight of hand check. The difficulty will be much lower because you're not throwing it 30 feet through the air. Alright, you pick it up and use it and you bend the beam. And it heads over and hits the eye. As you do, you hear a happy humming sound as you maintain it.
Nice.
And then this would be the time that Bubbles could play the sound, or in-house Foley expert Django could make the "you opened a thing" sound. Django. All right, fantastic. The beams disappear, and the pillars sink back down into the floor.
You all need to stop getting injured by stuff.
I need to, though. That's like what I do. I need damage to keep going.
That's how he stays
Thank you.
angry.
I take my trophy back.
Oh.
All right, so beyond, you see a, I don't know,
are we
like
out of
a
initiative?
hallway, an entry room. Oh yeah, I get you guys out of
Okay.
initiative here. All right. So beyond the doorway, you see the ceiling gets lower. It's 20 feet high. And there are a great many stone statues of beefy boy knights. These beefy boy knights have Viking horns, and the visor of their helmet is designed to make it look like they have 3 eyeballs and an insectile head. They each hold a lance and a shield. On the ground, you see that there are 4 pressure plates. You also see on the opposite wall that there is some writing on that wall right there.
These guys are pretty hot, am I right? I mean, look at those statues.
On alert. Spyglass it from this far.
And you guys know that the door isn't there anymore, right? Even though I didn't put like a tile over it to mark that the door's not there, the door's not there. All right, I'll cross it out.
Spyglass it from here.
Much better. Much better.
Okay.
Let's go in.
Spyglass it from here. What are you doing?
There's writing up there. Send Luigi.
Hey, bud, I need you to go read some stuff for me.
Does he read the Alfred language?
No.
Oh.
He only knows.
Just draw what you're seeing through his eyes in the sand.
I have eyes of minute seeing. I don't know if they work like.
As you
binoculars.
squint and you look over, the Altfair writing says, 4 heroes must stand eternal for the way to open.
Fuck, man, I already touched the mirror that almost killed me before.
We should just like move a statue on it, don't you think?
Oh, that's a better
I come
idea.
over here and I try to move the statue.
Oh, as soon as you touch it, it turns into a monster. Look at how cute it is. Oh my god.
Guys, this doesn't work.
All right. I guess you'd roll into initiative, but unfortunately,
It's time.
yeah, we are at time. So,
This is why you don't try to cheat these old games.
Damn it, Snuggly.
I thought that was the solution.
all right, fantastic.
Talk it back into going to sleep. Just keep talking to it.
I will take you guys back to the map of the island.
Sleep on the statue.
Let's see. All right. I hope you've been enjoying Lift to the Past.
Oh yeah.
The secret side mission on the way to Django Unchained.
Secret side mission, my ass.
I don't even mind. You know, it's been a nice little diversion.
I've had this one queued up for a little while.
It was unexpected. I'm enjoying it.
Then I get to Candyland, and they're like, "Yeah, Jimmy, he was killed like a week ago. He showed up a week ago."
Yeah, it's like we're gonna find him, and it's like we're gonna open up the hot box, and it's just gonna be his dead body in there.
If Jimmy's still alive, Django's been gone for a while, so I feel like a couple weeks isn't gonna make a difference at this point. But who knows for sure?
Candy just loves tormenting him, so I wouldn't be surprised he's just got him like locked up in the basement somewhere.
Oh, for sure. Hideous experimentation, all that good stuff. Yeah. Whew. All right. So, announcements. The only announcement I have for our server is there's no more one-shots run by me this month. So we did raise, I don't know, $400, almost $400 for Extra Life, over $400. I didn't check. So that was pretty cool. Red Anthony's running a one-shot next Wednesday. I think he's only taken like 4 or 5 people. I don't know for sure. That's 8 p.m. to midnight Eastern time. What else? Gyoza is running a story-based game, so it's all theater of the mind, all like role play basically, make believe kind of deal. That's going on Saturday. The build battle ends not this Friday but next Friday to design or vote on or both a new sub race for everybody to have access to.
I'm pretty damn excited about that.
Yeah, if depending on how things go, we might try other stuff like that in the future. Anybody else have any other announcements?
Sorry, I missed it. So next week, no game, right?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, I had posted about that. If you guys are amenable to the idea, it would definitely help me tremendously to switch to every other week just until I get caught up on everything. Which I'm thinking would be, it would be like August at the latest would be. So worst case scenario, it would be 3 games that we would postpone. But I don't know. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I have enough notes, like, for sure. I would be using that time to catch up on my other games and my other work and stuff like that. So, I don't know. But if you guys want to keep playing, you can certainly keep playing. We can always, like, think it over some more, talk about some more, make a final decision maybe on the weekend or something.
Well, the 25th works out for me, just because I probably end up missing it due to moving.
Gotcha.
If we buy this house. So, I'm down with it. I could use a short break.
I know, Wes, you got a wedding coming up, right?
Yeah, on the 2nd of July, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we skip Thursday. I'm going to be out the next Thursday. The 25th, we're going to be out.
Fair.
The Cat Bubbles will be dead,
right,
on the 9th or whatever, or 16th.
I don't know.
Regardless, don't let that stop you. Like, if it's gonna help you out, man, like I'm all right.
Again, like, this game is prepped for a while. So that's not really my concern. Wasn't getting this game prepped. It was kind of catching up with my other stuff. But I don't know. We'll just keep going. That's fine.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it too.
I'm completely fine with it. I'm down for it. There's no problem here. I'm 100% behind you if you need if this is gonna help you.
Now, if we know people are going to be missing things. I did tell you I'm going to miss 2 Thursdays at the end of July, first week of August, because I'm going to Alaska.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
this is like a
that's
good
outside
time.
of your time frame, but
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's like busy during this time, we might as well just do it bi-weekly, right? I think that's fine. I'm okay with it.
I think I would miss July.